I'm gonna sneeze real quick. And as I do that, I cast a small sacred flame cantrip.
on the
God,
crossbow
you guys
bolt.
are so clumsy
Yeah.
sometimes.
Sorry, I didn't keep track of my staff. Oh shit. Is the thing on fire, Colin?
The quest board.
Oh no, the quest board. It's on fire.
Yeah, the quest board is now on fire.
Jeez. Oh my god. I don't have any water spells. What are we gonna do, man?
I'm starting to
goes
sweat
over and
slightly.
starts-
Never fear, bros! Out of the house directly behind you, Sai, you see Billness comes running out with a bucket of water and just chucks it on the board and immediately douses the fire.
Wait, who?
Billness.
Can Alfie react? And tackle him to the ground, quote unquote.
Where are you guys, for the record? Because I thought you were still by the guild hall. Because you were talking.
Oh no,
about
we're
using-
here. We're all in front of the. We're all in front of the.
You used a crossbow bolt from point blank range.
Yes, that's why we're like, yo, roll to hit. What do you mean, Colin?
Oh, yeah, Alfie's over here.
Okay.
And Alfie's gonna tackle the fuck out of this dude before he can throw the bucket. Do we need to roll something?
Yeah, I guess just opposed athletics checks.
Hurry up, let this happen.
Oh! No, go for it.
What?
No, shut up,
No,
Colin.
no,
You
no, no,
liar.
no.
Colin, you liar. Oh no.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I do it.
And send. Okay. Just as proof.
Oh, here we are.
Tragedy.
Yeah, so Billness like nimbly like you go to tackle him and he just like rolls his body to the right and just like completely rolls
still
around
hold the
you.
water?
No, he holds on to the water
damn it.
diligently and just chucks it on the fire. He's like, ah, another successful day for local firefighter Billness. So you didn't get to sneak inside?
No, we
Oh.
successfully snuck inside. I'd say that was
Yeah.
a mission success.
Oh, so it
It
did
was-
work then.
It worked. However,
Didn't sneak out.
You didn't. What do you mean?
We got caught by Franklin, Winston, and Joseph.
Oh, I'm dreaming. You're like dead hallucinations coming back to talk to me from the afterlife. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No.
Huh?
Marco just gives him like a friendly little like not slap, but like just on the cheek.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Wait, does that mean did you kill them? Did you actually take down the new order?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
We got we got a little bit. We got some of them.
We incinerated about a dozen soldiers there.
Oh my god. Oh my. He curls over and like grabs his stomach and he looks like he's about to like retch on the floor.
What's
Oh my
wrong?
God. You.
If it's any comfort, we weren't followed.
Thank God. That does make me feel a little bit better.
Hear the door break in. I'm looking for these bastards.
Shit. Fuck. Okay. So you took out. So did you take out any of the big three, perhaps?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't even try.
So. Hey, listen. We can. Hey. Okay. Okay, Roger. It's fine. We can bounce back from this. We can blame it on some local criminals, and then they don't know who you guys are, right? So then we can just blame it on somebody else, and that way it'll be a-okay, right?
Hey, all.
Hey.
So
So we had
you remember,
some new people in the whole coup throwing experience. I think they haven't been members of bandit groups before, and we have been doxxed.
They know our IP addresses.
Fuck my Minecraft account. You haven't seen the news, have you?
No.
No.
You happen to have a newspaper? Hey, lady. Here's a newspaper.
No, I got the newspaper. He retcon. These people didn't sit there. He walks over to this empty table and slams down several pieces of paper directly in front of you. And he's like, "This is the news you have to worry about." And there are 6 sheets of paper, and they all have very crudely drawn images of certain people on each of them. On one is titled "Wanted Alive, member of the KS, Dexterous Stud, 250 Zil reward."
These motherfuckers are lucky I can't read.
Same sort of thing on the rest of them. The next one says, "Cheeky Rabbit, 250 Zil reward."
You made me fucking Chopper. I can't.
At least you have a higher Zil reward than Chopper.
Hey, that's true.
Next one is Mushroom Thief, 300 Zil reward.
Wait, this is just. Oh, I thought you said million for Jeff.
No.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, 300 Zil reward for the Mushroom Thief. Wanted Curse Hunter, 700 Zil reward.
Oh.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Fred about to cash it in. Be like, I turned myself in. Where's my 700?
No, he's gonna be like, wow, this curse hunter must be really valuable. I wonder who he is. Maybe we can be friends.
The next one you look at, the healer who talks too much, 90 Zil.
Hey, you gonna let them do you dirty like that?
I guess it's called. Do I get out of the bathroom?
Yeah, you'll get out of the bathroom in a second.
So this is easy. I don't act dexterous.
They do have crudely drawn, admittedly, but they do have like images drawn on there by like a sketch interpreter of vaguely what you look like.
Hey, chomp my ears off.
If you say so. Gen takes a big old munch.
Oh, what does it have for Gen?
You see that old Finn was holding on to the last one. He's like, and I don't know what you did, but holy shit. And he slams it down in front of you, and it says, Tiny Dragon, 1,000 Zil reward.
What the fuck did I do?
If we go to the statue and we step inside that circle and we die, we're out of town.
Maybe is.
You're not on the wanted
Are
list.
you wanted?
Oh, shit.
You want it?
Well, I guess if I'm helping you, I technically am, but
Well,
not
you
at the
don't have
moment.
to.
You can just point us to the direction.
Huh. I guess you're fucking right. And he just leaves.
Okay.
Wait. Point us in the direction.
I sit on the thing.
As we all witness
Far
that.
away from Con as possible.
I get the feeling the rabbit does not like me.
It's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to look at you while you're smoking reefers through your eyes. Anyway,
Don't be
Oh, he's-
fucking rude, Sam.
And he's like,
I-
I'm so sorry. And his eyes chew up the blunts and just swallow them.
The wildest part
Your
about,
eye turns around.
the wildest part about all this is that Sam called it reefers.
The statue disappears, and Alfie just kind of like lands on the ground.
Oop.
And then it's just kind of like silent for a second.
Hey, Alfie, we kind of needed that weapon. I walk into the circle as this happens.
And then, as you walk inside the circle, a giant portal just appears and sucks you inside.
Wow.
Oh, we gotta follow. Let's go, boys.
Can I come? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Everybody-
everyone dive in.
We're all
going
getting
towards-
sucked in.
I'm gonna go into the void now.
Hey, Colin, mute Fredbot.
Oh, I mean, I muted him for me, but sure.
Fred's gone, but oh yeah, you bring him back.
No, I wanna go in.
I get what you're saying.
This hole was made for me. I wanna go in.
Okay, cool. So you guys get sucked into the swirling vortex, and as soon as all of you are inside of it, the vortex sputters out, and Khan's just standing there like, huh. Oh well. And then he just kind of saunters off. You guys got your wanted posters last time, so you needed to get out of Dodge, and by Dodge I mean Scum's Crossing, because the government was going to start looking for you, and based on how your fight with them went, it probably wouldn't be good if they got a hold of you. Old Finn was like, hey, I don't know if I can help you, and you guys said, well, you don't have to, and he was like, damn, you're right, and fucked off. So he's back in
That was
Scum's
crazy
Cross.
of him.
Valid of him.
And then you guys went to the Dane's Last Dance. You got a little bit of a history lesson from one of the townsfolk, and then Khan helped you figure out a little bit of a riddle and summoned a portal, or you guys summoned the portal that was underneath the statue the Dane summoned, and you have been teleported down here into Anilur, a village full of animal creatures. No, I'll tell you right off the bat, not like were creatures, just like animal folk.
Oh shit, I thought I found my own kind.
No, you didn't, but Alfie did.
Oh yeah, brother.
You were greeted by a fox woman and her kit, and they basically told you it's not common that they see living people enter from outside of Anilur. And that is where we left off. So you may explore the village to your heart's content.
Have we already went to the bath? I see that that's where my icon is.
You
Remember,
did not.
specifically did.
Yeah, you did not
Okay.
story-wise. I just saw your character move there at the end of last session. So
I guess we're all hovering around the portal essentially.
some of you are.
Or not hovering.
I guess Gen
Yeah.
sprinted to the bath. I will actually focus on that to kick us off. Gen kind of just realizing the events that took place last time. There was a long stretch without a bath. Makes note of one and immediately rushes in there. This one is very high end. Like, the town itself does not seem very rich or lavish or anything like that, but the bathhouse in particular is very ornate. They have a lot of like fountain features and like waterfalls coming out of the walls and stuff like that. The water is like crystalline, even purer than any other fountain you've seen so far. This is a really nice bathhouse, and you can tell that the people of Anilur really appreciate that aspect, because you got a good number of people in here. It's kind of divided up by men and women. There's like the two branching paths to lead to the two halves of the bathhouse. Yeah.
Where would Sai go?
That is Sai's choice.
All right. Sai doesn't take a bath.
You said there was the
So,
fox lady and
men and
the
women,
Kindred.
like, what are the icons though?
Oh,
Like,
you're so right.
they all just look like furries or
No,
something.
no.
or
One of them is one of them is
Actually, yes, one of them is a furry.
one of them is just a pair of udders, and the other one are bull horns.
Oh, okay. Well, using that information, Gen goes through the bullhorn.
Okay.
A pair of udders.
As you're walking through the door,
Yeah, that's real fucked up.
as you're walking through the door, very fittingly, a massive black bull man just bumps into you like through the swinging doors, and kind of knocks you on your tail, and he just looks down at you, and is like, he just gives you like a weird kind of look, and then does a little bit of a huff out of his nose with like the ring hanging out of it.
What the fuck does that mean? Hey, I'm just animal as you are, I guess.
No, I mean, that's completely accurate, but we don't get a lot of scalies down here.
Scalies?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
this.
I like this. Not like this.
Look. Is it because a lot of them are just carnivores? I am an omnivore. I can adapt here. Don't worry about that.
Oh, well, that's reassuring, because we don't have much meat to go around, and, well, my hide's certainly not on the menu.
Yeah, you think I'd never.
You just said you were an omnivore.
Well, yeah, not here. I respect other people with sentience.
Like bees?
I hate my life, bro. I hate my life.
I believe the word Yen wanted was, or probably meant was sapient.
No. I mean sentience. Like that hawk that I killed early on, it is asking for it.
You killed another living creature?
It specifically said, "Hey, you killed me." And I was like, "All right."
Oh, well, I'm sure he had a valid reason. He looks like kind of anxious around you now and starts like skirting his way around you out of the bathhouse.
All right, cool. Anyway, hope you had a nice bath. I headed in through the locker room or something.
Yeah, so they do have like kind of a locker room area, basically just like a bunch of like hooks on the wall that you can drop off any bags or robes or anything like that. You see a couple people in there just like putting on their boots and stuff like that, just milling about. Two dudes talking to each other in the back of the room, just kind of mumbling. Can't really hear them from where you are at the entrance.
Okay, is there any like locks or something? Stuff to place all of my goods?
You notice as actually go ahead and make an Arcana check real quick.
Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
For a locker room?
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring out my journal. Get Gen over here. Character Arcana check for a locker room.
Oh,
No, you don't sense any sort of locks, or they don't see anything that would secure your belongings in place.
Then I'm keeping it all with me.
Okay.
I go right over to the bath and I just sit in there, getting everything soaked.
You don't have to have any leather on, do you?
Depends on what this cloth is made of. It looks like it's just some sort of fabric.
Okay, we'll say no. You're just sitting there, soaking all of your things.
Did Gen ever equip the magic armor we found at the bandit castle?
No,
That's a
he didn't know
good
what it was.
question.
I think the answer is no because he didn't know what it was. If I remember correctly.
I love that we just forgot about that.
I forgot about it.
It was a group effort.
Group forgettance.
It's my job to remember those things. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so you're just kind of sitting in the bathhouse. The people in there just kind of look at you weird for sitting there in their clothes and then just return to their business. Who are they to judge?
Yeah, they're sitting there with all their fur. Why can't I have mine?
I suppose that's valid, yeah. So back at the portal, I guess the rest of you stayed by the portal.
Alfie's just gonna wander.
was it the fox lady that offered food, like dinner?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes. I
yeah.
remember that now.
Right.
Never
I
mind,
think
he's not gonna
I'll
water.
head to the bath first before doing so. I'll just say like, is there a bath near here so I can
Quite.
guess freshen up?
In the I don't think she was French, but I'm gonna make her French. In the south, how you say? Sorry.
Oh,
She's supposed to be French.
Oui, oui.
What?
In the southwest, there is a bathhouse.
sound good. You speak French?
What is French?
Yep. No, it's all good. It's all good. Sorry, just bad question.
If you
I'm
would
gonna
like
go
to
freshen
take me
up.
up on my offer, you can find my house in the northwest of town. It is a slightly small abode, but we can fit.
So when she says small, does she mean like this or
Yeah.
like that? Oh, okay.
The first one.
Like I have no idea the scale
This
or
is
size of the fox
this
lady.
is like a pond next to someone's house.
Huh? This?
Yeah.
Those are barrels, dog.
Oh, are they? They are barrels. Sorry, I was zoomed all the way out. It looked
Again,
like-
I was trying to get a gauge of how big the fox lady was.
Oh, I
human
mean,
size.
she's like a little smaller than It's basically what
Judy
you would
Hopps.
imagine.
Yeah, but Judy Hopps was like,
It's basically what you would imagine if like an actual fox stood upright on its back legs and was like maybe a little bit taller than that.
yeah, so they could fit in the barrel.
Yes, but
Like I've had a fox.
oh wait,
like,
let me
live under our house.
let me read this real quick. Finally, un monde à la langue française n'existe pas.
Look at that downvote. Downvote.
I like this.
I love how I can tell what
Marco-
it says though. A world where French does not exist.
Does Fred say that? Or-
Fred says that in French.
I'll say that shit in French. I know that. I know that
sense.
sentence.
He just
Oh.
I do not understand your funny tongue.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
What are you saving?
Marco heard French for the first time.
That DC is not high enough.
I make my way to the bathhouse.
Okay. She's gonna head up and head to her abode.
Oh, can I do a perception to see if there's anything out of the ordinary for the town? Since there was an entire statue that was dedicated to housing the guy that teleported here.
Yeah, absolutely. Please make a perception check.
Yeah, but maybe we can find the guy and ask him how he fit himself in that statue. Where's that? Where my perception at?
I got you, my guy.
Let's go.
Let's go. There's that nat 20 coming in action.
Let's go.
So as you look about the town, it's very, very quiet. Like there's not a lot of your usual town hustle and bustle. There doesn't seem to be like a lot of like industry going. Like there's maybe one like distant forging hammer you hear off in the distance. But overall, the town is just very like tranquil. People just kind of mulling about doing their business. You notice that every single house has a light lit because of how dark it is in this cave, and it illuminates the cave around it, basically.
Oh, it's
causing...
a cave. I forgot there was a cave. My
Yeah,
bad.
you're basically underground at this point.
Alright.
In another branch. And the cave walls are like glistening with like tree sap and other minerals that are kind of lodged in there from all of the lights basically twinkling with off it. You don't notice you have absolutely no idea what time it is. None at all. You don't know if you've been transported in time. You don't know if you've been transported to a totally different like other side of the tree or anything like that.
Ooh, that's a good point.
For all you know, you could be back in Drurydale and they just did a renovation while you were gone. Like,
Shit.
Can I? Does Sam communicate this? And or can I use my perception check to not have a clue where the fuck I am, and then therefore ask my sack of wondering what the fuck I am doing here.
You may ask your sack of wondering what you're doing here. So you,
Oh, sack of wondering, what the fuck am I doing here?
you drop your zill in the sack of wondering. The sack kind of like flops on the ground and just like kind of like inchworms its way over to the portal, and just like one of the drawstrings just like points at the portal.
Oh no, I straight up thought the sack would just respond, "Shit, I don't know, you jumped in."
We didn't. We actually we got sucked in. We had actually no say in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't remember a single thing, if I'm being honest.
Yo no say.
You slapped your your kindred spirit's name tag on the statue and sucked in all
I
of your
do
party
remember now.
members.
Yeah, that does sound like an Alfie thing.
Mm-hmm. So the sack of wondering just reminds you of this, and I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, duh. The very important detail that you noticed, Sam. You noticed next to you on your way to the bathhouse, you're walking alongside a river. No water. It is a dry basin.
Oh, is there any dead fish?
No.
Okay, no signs of life.
You notice
or
some
former life.
like, insects mucking about in the dirt. It is like a little muddy, but it looks like what you would see if a field like hadn't been watered or there hadn't been a rainfall in like a week, maybe. Like it's pretty dry.
That's an interesting deposit. All right. I see that. Make a mental note of it as I continue over to the bathhouse. Can I go in?
Absolutely.
I kind of.
As you walk in the front door this time, the same bull kind of knocks you on your butt. Just seconds after it had its conversation with again.
It's a black bull. Interesting. I look up at it and I'm like, pardon me.
No, this is the second time today. It's no longer not my fault.
Hey, by any chance, who was the first time recent?
Yeah, I just bumped into a lizard fella.
Okay.
I shouldn't assume. He might be like a gecko or something like that. Dragonkin are a thing, right? Something like that.
More like a kobold. Anyway, no, it's just someone I was looking for. It's all good. Yeah, Asta, I presume.
What was that?
Asta, your name.
No.
Oh, okay. Wild guess. And I walk in.
my as he walks past you, he's like, "It's Ferdinand." I don't. Okay.
I walk in, and I guess you give the same description, like upscale bathroom.
Yeah.
Or bathhouse. I'm just
And
like,
I mean,
okay.
you
Well, that's
can
strange.
you can kind of tell this from like pictures they have of like renovations they've done, like hung on the wall. But like even the reception area that you walk into is very, very nice. Just like a nice pristine kind of like marble countertop.
Oh, so there is a reception area preceding the actual bath.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no one like at the reception desk. There's just like pamphlets and stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll take my stuff off. I guess it's my first time taking my tunic off in a while, and like try to wash it while I'm in the bath. I don't know if they have a designated like wash spot for clothes.
You are you walking inside the actual bathroom now?
A bathhouse? Like,
Well, like-
yeah.
Like into
Like-
the
like-
air,
like
into
that.
the area with the bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do notice over to like one corner they have like designated clothes washing. They have like what are they called? Like wash lines hung up for you to like pin your clothes to and stuff like that.
All right. Well, I start doing that, and I try to see if there's anyone nearby that I can talk to.
You just see Gen
questions?
soaking in the tub with all of his stuff
No one
on.
else?
No, you do see other people, but Gen's the first one that catches your attention.
Oh, I see that, and I'm like, oh, yep. Anyone else?
You do notice a couple others. You notice an avian sort of folk. It kind of looks like a anthropomorphic robin. And they are sitting next to chatting with a anthropomorphic rabbit.
Sounds good. As I guess I hang up my clothes to dry or finish up with it. I walk over to them and I'm like, "Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt you guys.
No. How can we help you?
So me and a couple friends are a bit new in town, so I'm trying to get a bearing of where we are. Where are we exactly?"
The robin kind of chirps up, haha, pun intended, and is like, "Well, you happen to be inside the bathhouse of Anilur." And the entire time he's saying this to you, his head's like kind of like cricking back and forth the way that birds do.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I believe that was explained by the fox lady. Where is Anilur?
Anilur is here. We are here in Anilur. If you mean in location to the tree, we are inside one of Elaida's mighty branches.
How would you say, time-wise would be for a trip from here to Druridale, and in what direction?
I'm not familiar with Druridale. The rabbit kind of mentions. I don't know that one either.
Scum's Crossing. That ring a bell?
Yeah. I think that's well, it's not exactly north of here. I think it's up of here.
Huh?
I think it's up of here.
Up. I just kind of look up and I'm like, oh, up. Okay. Well, last question.
Mm-hmm.
Just for location's sake. What day is it? What's the date of the calendar?
I don't know.
Huh?
I do not know either.
Huh?
Well, I mean, when you live underground, every day is just kind of another day, you know?
You guys don't have any communication with the outside world?
We have communication with Upper Anilur. Well, not even all of us. Mostly just the lower council.
Okay. Well, I guess I can't think of really any way you guys would go in between areas. Do you guys use the river? I assume what is there was a river.
Yeah, it's our usual water source.
Oh, I meant for getting out of the town.
Oh no, you don't get out of the town.
Huh?
No one leaves Anilur.
Why not?
It's the rules.
Says who?
Says the upper council.
Can you talk to the upper council?
I can't, but I can put in a word for the lower council to talk to the upper council.
Do you know where they are?
The lower council are probably sleeping.
Well, that's fair, yes. But in the morning, if I would like to go talk to their receptionist, it is.
Mm-hmm. I would say daylight, if we had it, would equate to about 11:30 a.m.
Of which, okay, well you have the time, but not the day. That's fine. That's cool. Do you know where I can talk to a receptionist for them?
Oh, quite. The lower council meets in the biggest house in all of Lower Anilur, just to the east of here.
Bet. All right. Thank you for your time, guys. I'm gonna just go take a dip in the bath.
Absolutely. Oh, do try the salt crystals. They are absolutely wonderful for exfoliation of the feathers.
Like put it on the skin or eat it?
They just look at you and then they just start laughing.
Alright, cool. I'll do both. And
you hear them mutter as you walk away. That was a funny man.
Alfie walks in behind Sam, and you know the Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other?
Yeah.
He does that to the bunny.
The rabbit looks at you and it's like, "Yo, bunny, what up?"
Body.
Marco got to the bathhouse before Alfie, but he doesn't know what a cow is, so he is very scared of walking into the wrong bathroom. So he waited for Alfie to go in.
Yeah,
Alfie just guessed.
that seems accurate.
He didn't 100% trust Alfie to be right, but at least they'd be wrong together.
Did Alfie choose correctly?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I thought you were gonna.
Here, let's roll a d. Let's roll a d4 for efficacy. Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
got it. You got it.
Thank God.
I mean, I already rolled it, but I also rolled a 3, which is funny.
Let's go.
Yeah. So the bunny man just looks at you, is like, "Oh, yo, other bunny, what up?"
Alfie just goes, "Why do you have my body?"
He looks down at like his paws. He's like an all black rabbit, compared to your like all white rabbit, and he's like, I don't.
Alfie like cocks his head quizzically, looking him with like just looking at him up and down, and he's like,
There are more than one Lagafolk. You know that, right, man?
"What did you call me?"
You're a Lagafolk, a rabbit person.
He's like, I can't understand that word, so I'm assuming it's an insult.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Alfie doesn't know what these things are. He didn't grow up a conventional way.
So you know how there are like lots of like humans. You know, like there are like arguably too many humans, right?
Yeah, like me.
Well, no. Hey, you know that guy pointing over at Sam?
Yeah.
You
He's my
know,
friend.
yeah, I'm happy for you. You know how you don't like look alike, like at all.
Yeah.
That's because that's because you're different species. You're like a different kind of.
Nah, he's just black.
You know, so am I, but.
I just turn around and I'm like, hey, what y'all talking about?
I mean, no, like, look, he points at his fur, like, I can be black too, but like, that's not what differentiates species, you know?
Species?
Hey, look at that guy over there pointing again, still just kind of like soaking in the tub, disassociating in the water. Is that? Do you think that's a human?
Yeah.
It's not.
A lot of silence.
And are you a human?
A human? No.
Oh.
Yo,
Alright.
Alfie's core
is
2
news to
duo
me.
of a brain is like at full throttle right now.
Alfie's brain is like flying through all of the scenarios in which anything has ever happened with this group. And he's just confused.
So, we're like different species. So, like you and I, we're the same species. We have like the ears, the feet, you know, the teeth. Those are like similar features, right?
Are you my family?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Like, you know what they say about Lagafolk.
I didn't know.
He leans in your ear and whispers to you, they get around, and there are a lot of us because of it.
I
Man, having to explain the joke, yo, that's ain't it.
Alfie's just lost.
Well, we're the same species. We're called Lagafolk. We're also just called like rabbit people or bunny people, you know. That one over there, that would be a human, pointing at Sam. That one, I think, is a kobold, but I've never seen them before in person. Hey, sir, are you a kobold?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, kobold. Cool shit. And then this guy here, this guy's a bird man.
I hear those jump out of windows.
Huh? No, that's Batman.
Oh,
Wait.
that was in reference to the movie Birdman, but this is fine.
I had a feeling it was, but I've never seen Birdman, so
That's fair. Honestly, fair. It's a fever dream to me. I don't remember anything but that specific part.
But yeah, we live in a diverse world, man. And hey, hey, now that you know, don't let anyone talk different to you just because you're a bunny man. You have rights.
Yeah, brother.
Pamphlet.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to washing my bird friend. So catch you later.
Enjoy.
Oh, that makes it sound weird, but I guess I will.
All right. Alfie just runs away.
He just goes back to like tentatively scrubbing the guy's feathers. What are Cy and Fred up to?
Cy and Fred are just gabbing.
Just
No,
gabbing?
I'm joking. I don't know.
Fred is eating. Where did you get a scone?
From the kitchen.
Yeah.
Fred just found a scone sitting.
Can we say that they've found the kitchen and Cy is trying to cook?
Cy immediately caught a whiff of food.
Size using their chef.
Yeah, Cy immediately caught a whiff of food upon spawning in and moved into this little abode right next to them. And the person
Where?
was right where you are on the map.
Got it.
And the person's cooking muffins.
Hey, dude.
Ah,
Those smell great. You
Oh.
mind if I come in?
yeah. Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a visitor. I'm just passing through.
What kind of
My
animal?
name's Cy.
What kind of animal are you?
I'm not. I'm a myconid, which is still carbon-based life form, but not animal.
Oh, so you're are you related to an ant?
I can commune with Ents, but we're different. But you're on the right track. I'm plant folk.
Okay, planful. Hey, you can come in. I swear I won't eat you.
Right on. Hey, Fred, get over here. You hungry?
Yes. Can I come in?
What animal is he?
Good
Um,
question.
My bread.
Well, you're the first Fred I've been. My Freds are big. Yeah, you can come in.
Thanks.
Right on.
Just give
Do
me
you
just
mind
just give me 1 second. You see he closes the window he's talking to you through, and you just hear a bunch of rummaging around.
Can I do a perception check to try to smell what kind of muffins they're cooking?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Are we underground / is it dark outside?
There's no natural light, that's for sure.
Okay, cool.
It's well lit, but it's not yeah. Cool.
19.
They are a variety of muffins. He's got some banana nut going on. He's got some cornbread muffins. He's got some what are they called? The only word that's coming to my mind is rutabaga, but that's not right. Rhubarb. That's what's in them.
Dude, can I give you a little tip?
1 second. Just rummaging around, and then he opens the window. Yeah, what's up?
Those banana nut muffins smell wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
not smelling like any cinnamon on them. And just so you know, like if you want a really good banana nut muffin, you put the smallest amount of cinnamon on top. And then it's kind of like an aromatic, so it's not an overpowering taste, but you smell it while you're eating. It kind of enhances your experience. And I pull
Ooh.
out like a little sachet of like cinnamon, and I'm like, you can have some if you want.
Oh, wow, that's very generous of you. That'll take it to the next level.
Yeah, right on. Hey, cooking's all about making yourself happy. You don't have to take it to the next level unless you want to.
Oh well, unfortunately, I'm not cooking for myself here, but
Who
I
are you
appreciate the
cooking
sentiment.
for?
The lower council's got a meeting going on later today, so I'm the one supplying all the food and drink.
Awesome. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I have to do all these muffins, and then I'm baking a cake for dessert. And
Can
then
I help?
I'd love the help. It's kind of a tight kitchen, but if you guys want to squeeze on in,
Yeah, can Fred help too? He's really great at sampling.
yeah.
Right on. And I start like working on like the cake.
He just kind of like stands off to the side for a second and just like watches your craft. It's like, were you
So
like?
what flavor profile are we going with? Because I think around this time of year, good old peach basil or strawberry basil combo is going to be refreshing and like the right amount of sweet.
Oh well, like one of the really neat things about living underground is that like seasonal things don't really impact us as much here. So like you can do whatever you want. People just kind of vibe with it.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
What are we working with? Did you have a flavor profile decoration in mind? Do you have a bench scraper I can use to edge the icing?
Oh, no.
That's chill. It's all good.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
I'll
Yeah.
get started.
Yeah.
And
Rad.
Fred starts, or Sai starts cooking and occasionally gives Fred a spoonful of like frosting, or like when I go to like trim the cake into perfect little circles to make it like a layered cake, gives Fred like the extra bits and like makes a little cake pop out of the frosting and crumbs.
Wait, how can I?
Yeah, with a 15 to
How
stealth.
much can I sneak?
With 15 to stealth. Oh, he rolled real low, so you can.
Can I roll perception too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let me get my character sheet back up. I don't know why I closed it.
Yeah. So Fred's able to get a good number of muffins.
When Sai finally does notice, just like looks at Fred and like gives him the what's up nod and turns back around.
Oh, I should like probably introduce myself. I'm Aver.
You're who?
Aver.
Aver. That's such a cool name. Is it like a family name?
No, it's I don't know where my mom got it from, but
I love it.
yeah, thanks.
Aver.
He holds
Got
out
a nice ring to it.
he
It's
holds out
melodic.
his little like humanoid-esque hand. Yeah, I didn't clarify at the part. This is a possum person.
Oh, cute! I dap him up.
He does not know what that is.
That's
Yo.
I'm like, oh, okay, dude's a greeting where I'm from. So basically, and I like walk him through it.
While you're doing that, Fred's just like stuffing their face with muffins.
And like this dude's back is to Fred, but I can see him out of the corner of my eye, and I just like am half watching him and not saying anything. Like, I'll intervene if there's not enough left to make a full cake, but we're good for now.
Hey, yo, I'll spread that around. That's really cool.
Right
Hey,
on.
so you're like killing it on these baked goods. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the penne alla vodka and get that ready.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
It's like casually.
Aver's Italian cuisine. I hope one day that it'll be good enough to open my own little shop and people will come around for good old Italian eats. He doesn't say Italian, but I don't know what a good substitute is.
The way that smells, man, it's already good enough for you to open your own shop.
Yeah. Like, I just want people to come in and say that they want to, like they're so hungry for my food that they could, like, eat a lion, you know? Maybe I'll call it that, eat a lion food.
Oh, wow. That's such a cool turn of phrase, man. I've heard so hungry you can eat a horse, but, like, horses are so nice, you know?
Horses are, I mean, lion, hey, some of my close friends are lion people, but, like, you know, they're like heftier, you know, they got more muscle and, you know, grit on their bones.
That's so true. And plus, like, in order to eat a lion, you first have to take it down, which is like no small feat. Whereas
man.
Horses are fragile as fuck, my guy.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I if I were up against like a wild lion, that would be like crazy. But like, dude, like, it'd be the one time in my life I wish I could get rabies to scare it off, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So what kind of animal are you? Do I know what a possum is?
You lived in a forest. I would imagine you would have seen a possum in your day.
Oh, cool. So, like, what do you call, like, I've never seen, I guess, like, most of the possum folk that I know are, like, not, like, as intelligent as you are. Do you guys have, like, a name or, like, something you call yourselves?
I mean, a lot of people just call them possum people, but the slang I've heard passed around is pa-people.
Pa-people.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah.
If we're being real formal about it, pa-persons.
Pa-persons. I love that. Give me a second. I gotta Google something. What do you call a group of possums?
Posse.
Oh, so you got like your passel people.
What? What is this?
Passel. That's collective noun for opossum.
Passel?
Passel.
Interesting. Yeah. Me and my hassle, you know, we go around hassling.
Right on. Phenomenal. Your passel posse. Wow, I love alliteration.
Yeah, me and my possum people friends get together. We're a posse of pa-persons.
You're what?
We're a posse of pa-persons.
Phenomenal. You're a passel posse of pa-persons.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot express to you how much I love the conversation we're having right now. This is phenomenal.
Hey, he starts to turn around. Hey, big guy, you haven't talked about, what's your name? Fred, with crumbs on the corner of their mouth.
Fred already told you his name and told you that he's a Fred.
Oh, I thought you said that they were a Fred.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to break the whatever wall. This is the exact reverse of what happened to my family when they immigrated to Canada. Anyway, they said they didn't speak French, so they said that their profession was their last name when they immigrated. So, yeah, just a set of my family has the wrong last name because they thought that, yeah, they were fabric cutters. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Fred.
Nice to meet you. Aver.
Aver.
Mm-hmm.
Fred kind of can he kind of clasp Aver on the back, but like way too hard.
Aver goes like face down in the batter he was just mixing.
Can I try to catch him?
Yeah, make a dexterity save. DC 15.
Not my batter.
DC 12.
Come on, big money.
There you go.
Hey.
You got some.
Sorry about that. Fred forgets own strength sometimes. He's
Yeah,
a real strong dude, emotionally, mentally, and physically.
Yeah, these Freds got some heft to them. Whew.
Sorry, was that not good? Was that? Oh.
No,
God.
no. I understand the sentiment and I appreciate it.
I appreciate your appreciation.
Oh, I appreciate that you
Wow, I
appreciate
love all
my
the appreciation going on.
Mm.
Anyway,
All right, penny out of vodka time.
so what's going on with your town, man? How's everything going here?
Oh, I mean, life could always be better, but it could definitely be a lot worse. People seem to like it here. Nice and chill. I take it from your non-animal selves that you're from out of town.
Yeah, we sure are. We're just passing through.
Interesting. You can't really pass through here to anywhere. It's kind of just a dot on the map. No lines connecting it.
What?
Oh, I mean, like, if you come to Lower Anilur, you don't really get out of Lower Anilur.
What? Then, wait, no, how'd we get here then?
I don't know.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I feel like I can really trust you. We touched this magical statue and it brought us here.
A magical statue.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean the Erstein statue outside?
Yeah. Or it was an Erstein statue on another plane.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we touched like an maybe it's technically the same statue, but like we touched a different Erstein statue.
Oh, was it that one out the window? He points to just outside his window.
It looks exactly the same, but it's a different one. It's on a different plane.
Well, you actually look out the window where he's pointing, and you notice like a big kind of like maple tree is growing there, and below it is a much like smaller statue than the one that you saw back in Scum's Crossing. Like this one is like people-sized more so than like a giant monstrosity of a statue.
Real quick, dude, who is Erstein?
Oh, Erstein's like the founder of Anilur. He kind of came around, and when a lot of shit was happening after the flood, he helped a lot of the animal folk. He was one himself. He was a what are they called? What are the rhino people called? Rocks. He was a rocks. And I guess he kind of latched onto that animalistic side of himself, and chose to help us out for his own goodwill. Set up this town for us, and our descendants have been here pretty much ever since. Well, I say our descendants. It's one generation. It's only been like 10 years since he showed up.
10 years. Did he ever mention a different plane? Is he still around? I have so many questions.
Yeah, I mean, he should still be around up in Upper Anilur. He's like the head honcho, you could say.
Gotcha. See, he's kind of like your leader.
Yeah, and like after all the good things he did for us, people were hesitant what with the no leaving town orders and like the river situation, but I mean, if it's Erstein saying it, it must be for a good cause.
Right. Is there any chance we could get an audience with him? We traveled here with some other folks, and I just think he could give us some of the answers we're looking for.
I mean, you can go to the session of the lower council later tonight. They might be able to do something. I'm just kind of like I'm just a lackey. I'm friends with one of the guys on the council, and he hired me to do the cooking. But if you talk to them, they might be able to do something about it.
Right on. Right on. Okay, absolutely, dude. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate all the information, dude. You've been so helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man, sorry. I feel like it's probably getting a little bit late. We should really kick it into high gear to get this stuff ready.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll help you finish up, and then we're going to go find our friends and hopefully get an audience with Erstein at the meeting tonight.
Oh, well, he's not going to be at the lower council meeting, but the lower council can help you get to the upper council. Maybe.
Gotcha.
It's kind of irregular, but Yeah, they're good people. They'll see if they can make it work.
Okay, right on.
He turns
Thank
around. Hey, big man, you know how to whisk? You're gonna learn today.
Hell yeah.
All right, back
And
over
I
at
lean into Fred and I whisper, dude, you can sneak the frosting easier if they trust you with it first.
back over at the bathhouse. Are y'all still in the bathhouse or?
I was actually gonna scooch on by Ken real quick before heading out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, hey, again. General
Yeah,
silence.
what's up?
Okay.
I'm speaking. Excuse me. What's up is what I say.
Alright, sorry. I just go, hey, oh, actually, before I say this to him, does it actually feel like a normal fountain? Like we're actually like we have a reset here. Okay, just making sure. I go to get it and I'm like, all right, are you planning to go to the dinner that was offered?
Well, I mean, it's free, so nah.
Yeah.
I just remembered. I have a cornucopia. I don't need to get any food.
Oh. You gonna do something else instead then?
I pull out my soggy cornucopia and
oh no.
What does it do?
It produces
Cook's cornucopia. I have unlimited food and I eat it right there. Some wet bagels.
Oh.
Bagels.
No.
Please not.
Not just like wet bagels, like completely soggy bagels.
It's like, oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead to the dinner thing early. I just kind of point out where it is on the map because I don't remember if Gen was there when she mentioned where it was. So I'm just like, yeah, we'll be here, or I'll be here if you need me for anything. I may have to try and find the others.
Yeah, just let me know when we're leaving.
Yeah. So there may be a bit of an issue with that. So from what I hear, it's that no one leaves this town. You have to first talk with the people in Upper Town. I forgot the name of the town.
Anilur.
No. I say that to him as full honesty.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the town. There's an upper council and a lower council.
The voice of God booms through the bathhouse.
Anilur. And I'm just like, oh.
And your voice booms back. Where have you been, you bitch?
Radio silence.
So I'm like, yeah, there's an upper council that's supposed to help us get out, but we can't see them. We have to go to the lower council first. It's all weird. I originally thought the portal was going to stay there. I'm pretty sure the portal's still there. I'll have to check that on the way.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to just walk back through the portal, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a portal, and when we were there, it didn't move, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, see ya. I get out the bath and put on my clothes, which are still a bit damp, I guess.
And Gen sort of slinks lower into the bath, exhaling some bubbles out of his snout as he's relaxing in how comfortable it is.
A ferret person walks in. Crocodile! Oh, Jesus!
I offer the ferret a bagel.
Oh.
Hey, thanks, man. He just starts like nibbling away.
Disgusting.
Fucking disgusting.
What are Jeff and Alfie doing?
Alfie is so confused by everything he's learned.
Alfie learns about race.
Does Marco notice anything up with the lockers? Like,
go ahead and make an Arcana check.
All right.
Nope. The only thing you notice about the lockers is that there aren't any lockers.
Oh, there are no lockers.
There are just like hooks on the wall.
Oh, okay, well.
I need to make an Arcana check now. This is ridiculous. No!
You sense like a magical sort of force coming from the hooks on the wall, but you don't really know what for. You think that it might have something to do with just like the construction to keep those hooks in place so like they can hold a heavy amount, but that's about it.
Okay.
I'm going to roll an internal, not like internal, but like, I'm just going to roll an insight check for Marco to see how I play this. I see. Okay. Marco's going to take off his armor to go into the bathhouse, but he doesn't quite realize yet that wearing leather armor may be in bad taste.
You walk in and you don't notice any bovine creatures, so you're in the clear, unbeknownst to you.
Thank goodness. I'll say he probably figures it out eventually.
Yeah.
Just not immediately.
Somebody making bubble noises?
Oh yeah, that's my computer. Sorry.
No, I mean it's fitting. They're in a bathhouse. I was just confused.
I was trying to figure out what that sound was, and you said bubble noises, and I was like, "Oh, I left a Stardew Valley stream up."
Adding sound effects for Gen's bubbles that he's blowing.
There we go. That should be better.
All right. Well, I guess I'm first to arrive at the house. Oh wait, I have to see the thing on the way. Is the portal still there?
Nope.
Alfie does go into the bathhouse, by the way.
Okay. So Jeff, Alfie, Gen are in the bathhouse. Seinfred are in Aver's house, and Sam's walking the streets.
Can I ask? Well, okay. Can I ask Avers another question?
Yeah, what's up?
You said Erstein's been here about 10 years, and that
Give or take.
nothing really connects this place to anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you get here?
Oh, like he brought a lot of us here, and well, you know, like we age kind of differently than humans. So I was born here, but yeah, I mean, people who come here have either been here since then or they were born here.
Interesting. And when you say we were brought here, where were you brought from?
Oh, I mean, we were brought from towns all over the tree. I mean, a lot of us were refugees from forests around the woods, or around the woods of Moondrop before the flood came.
How did he bring you here?
I don't think I actually know that. That would be a question for one of the elder folk of the town.
Did he pick each of you individually, or?
No, I think he just kind of went like town to town throughout Elida and found whatever animal creatures he could, pitched the idea of, you know, an animal village, and a lot of us got on board for it. I mean, when we were going to towns all throughout Elida, people didn't care too much for the huge surge of like immigrants going on, not because they had anything against that, but just like, you know, limited resources. Everyone was suffering at the time.
Right.
Obviously you did have some people that were just assholes,
right,
but us animal folk, we tended to get it the worst. Just a lot of the time we would have to go on the run, or else end up as some sicko's dinner, or just general discrimination that we tried to get away from. So Erstein's offer was appealing for a lot of people.
That's heavy. That's heavy as hell.
He just kind of stands there like whisking because he doesn't really know what to say. That he just kind of like nods.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm lucky that I wasn't one of the ones that had to go through it. I was born here, like I said, but a lot of the people in the town I went through a lot to get here, and stay safe. We owe a lot to him.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. That's insane. He sounds like a real special guy.
Just outside the window, you hear Samuel. Ah, the portal!
Are we about done cooking?
You're about done with like the baking aspect.
The baking aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if we head out? I think I hear our friend. We meant to catch up with them.
No, yeah, absolutely. You got me way ahead of schedule. I appreciate all the help.
Right on. Thanks, dude. You have a good one.
Yeah, hey, come by for some eat a lion food anytime you want.
Absolutely. I'm gonna take you up on that.
Hey, buddy, I do need some of these for the council. I mean, here, take a couple to go, but you could have asked, saying to Fred.
Fred has 5 in his mouth right now, and he's he's like, okay.
Oh
and in exchange, he's going to give 1 hammer to this guy.
Thank you. You know what? I was looking for a new. I'll be real. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. But hey, I appreciate the sentiment.
I appreciate your appreciation. Anyway, he leaves.
Just real quick aside, Alfie steps out of the male side of the bathhouse, and in the reception area, somebody that he recognizes from Samuel's visions in almost perfect replication that looks like Lola Bunny steps out from the views.
Jesus.
Yo, shut up. Shut up.
Bunny for animated bunnies.
Yo.
Alfie, okay, like you, Alfie's eyes pop out in the shape of hearts, and he does the awooga thing, but
yeah,
but respectfully.
Respectfully, he does the whole shebang. And then I don't know where Alfie got a credit card, but he slams it on the table.
She looks at you. She's like, you know we don't have to pay here, right?
Alfie just looks up. Yeah.
You're funny.
He just faints.
She just kind of saunters away. Okay, back over outside the portal.
Wait, can I roll? I guess this is persuasion.
What are you persuading?
Her to like me a little bit. I have a -1 to this. This is gonna go terribly. I'm rolling it as hard as I can.
She does she does a little chuckle with her paw over her mouth as she exits out of the house and gives you a little wink as you're fainting.
That's what causes Alfie to faint, actually. I on that.
Retcon. All right, now back up.
Right. All right. Yeah, you just see me scrambling up, touching, which I assume that's a tree where the portal was, right?
Yeah, there's there's a statue of Erskine below it, but like I said, it's a bust on a podium. It's not a massive statue or anything.
Yeah, I frantically touch around the statue and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Anything? Colin.
This is what Cy and Fred walk out to see.
So nothing, Colin? No portal?
No portal. I mean, hey, roll perception or Arcana check.
Jeez, man, buy him dinner first.
kind of realize that as I hear that, I realize I'm touching a bust just all over, and I'm like, oh, sorry. Wait, no, it's a statue. Wait, what?
You don't sense the the insane magic that you got sucked into. You don't sense it whatsoever.
I do the snap fingers frantic, like I'm spamming it, just frantically slapping my fingers.
Can I help you?
How? Where? Portal. We need to get out.
Dog, where are we?
Colin, you're supposed to know.
Oh, right. Let me get back to you on that.
No, do not. He left.
When Alfie comes to, he's gonna head over just to see Sam's meltdown.
So Sai comes out. I'm just like, Sai. I point to the bust, and I'm like, portal. There's no portal. Sai.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I kind of figured it was a one-way trip. Besides, we just met someone who, I got a lot of important information for you. So first of all, we just met someone who gave us like a great tip, which is that this place is not really connected to anything in like the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? Like this town's kind of a standalone journey, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Also,
no, I heard something similar. That's why I really came back here quickly to see the portal so we could leave. Yeah, I guess we're here now.
More importantly, Erstein, and I point at the statue, is the leader of this town. He's still alive. He came here like 10 years ago. Like, the Aver said that if we met up with the lower council, they might be able to get us in with him.
Yeah, that's similar to what the others said too. I guess we have to do that then.
Yeah.
Also, what time is dinner? We're supposed to meet up with the fox lady, aren't we?
She has a name. I'm not sure what it is, but she definitely has one.
Oh, so... Alright, well, we have to meet up with insert name here. Do we know what time it is?
Aver shouts out the window. It's just about lunchtime, my guy, and closes the window again.
Did she say we had to meet for dinner specifically? Does anyone remember? I asked the other two.
Specific time.
All right. Well, I guess any time will do. And as I say that, I hear Alfie run up and yell that, and I'm like, huh? I'm not even gonna ask anymore about how you know these things. More importantly, I highly doubt it is, if we're here. But
Can you have her just walk by?
Yeah, she just walks by in like this direction through town, and like Sam just sees her down the alleyway. It's like spitting image, like humanoid or like realistic Lola Bunny.
I pause for a bit as I'm talking to look in the background, and I'm like, okay, but we don't know for sure that person's Lola Bunny though. Like, you get me? Like, it could just be a lookalike. It could be a doppelganger. You know what I'm saying? But no, I get it. Like I guess the best way to describe it is meeting Lola Bunny. Well, good luck with that. I'm gonna go that way, and I point in the direction towards the bridge here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm gonna go that way, to meet up with the fox lady. Does anyone here have tears or teardrops?
Dewdrops.
Dewdrops. That's what. See, now I'm messing these up.
I do.
Yeah. Can I nab one real quick?
No. Just kidding, yes.
Which one is it?
It's a dewdrop.
No, thank you. I hold my hands out.
He gives him wait. He gives him the dewdrop in addition. He also gives him a wooden stake.
like a vampire piercing wooden stake.
No, it's like carved out like it's a wooden sculpture of like a stake that has like seared lines and stuff.
I see it and I'm like, it looks delicious. Why is it made out of wood?
I don't know. I tried eating it and it It didn't really work. So
I
I'm
registered the
giving it to
bite
you.
mark next to it. I'm just like, that crushed through like half an inch of wood. How strong's your bite?
I'm pretty strong.
I want you
Anyway.
to know, because we fell flat on making the fish knife a thing, I'm frantically writing wood, steak, make plot essential.
All right. Well, thank you. I shall treasure this as a token of our friendship.
Okay.
And I head out with Dewdrop and Steak in tow. And you said it was this house, right?
In that direction, yeah.
So I start heading there. I mentioned to them. I paused and I was like, "Does anyone know when the next council meeting is?" I should have asked this before I left.
Yeah, it's tonight. We were literally helping Avers cook for it.
Oh, you guys were cooking? Yo.
Yeah.
Do we get to have some?
Maybe at the meeting. I'm not sure if it's like for us necessarily.
Oh, okay.
It's wait. It's fine. It's fine. Fred pulls out a muffin from his pocket and gives it to him for the journey ahead.
Fred.
Oh, that's so nice of you. No, I'm not too hungry now. I was really excited because like last time Sai cooked, it was really great. And so.
Okay, Fred takes it from his hand, from Sam's hand, and then puts it back in his pocket. Fine then.
No, I appreciate the sentiment. It's just not yet. Okay. All right then. I guess we'll meet up there. Yeah, let's meet up at the council meeting. I'll see if I can get the others notified too. Actually, Alfie can notify him, right, Alfie?
Alfie's staring at Lola.
Alfie. Oh my God.
After Lola, yes, actually.
What's up?
I guess it would actually be after Lola. Instead of
Yeah. I'm like, oh man, nah, it's space jammed. All right, whatever. I'll notify them. And I head out. I don't know how to do diagonals.
As you walk by this house right here, there's like there's an interesting looking critter sitting on the deck, and he's got like little glasses pulled up to like the far end of his snout, and he's like, "Well, Alfie, is that a human?"
Can I perception to see exactly what critter it is?
Yeah.
Right. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
It's Don Pianta.
I have it
from
every time.
Mario,
I was actually going to say I will give you advantage on this. So I will give you advantage on this.
Let's go.
You pull out this information from deep recesses. You don't even remember where you learned this, but that is a pangolin sitting on that porch right there.
Oh, seriously? Like the one with the very nice hand gestures?
I'm not familiar with that, but like the scaly anteater.
Like
thing.
they always look like they're nervously asking
Oh,
their mom
yes,
if they have some money.
yes.
Yeah.
He is doing that. He's got like a tiny little like cup of tea in his hands and just on a rocking chair.
I'm just like, oh my God, that's so cute. Oh, right. Hello.
Oh, it's not often we see humans in these parts.
You don't see humans often? All right. Well, I guess I'm a first.
Well,
nice
not
to meet
the
you.
first, but close enough.
Now I can cross pedantic old man off my bingo card.
All right. Sounds cool. Hey, do you know which way to I'm trying to remember the name. We just met. Like Fox Lady person?
Oh, you must be talking about Vola. Yeah, she's my next door neighbor.
Vola spelled like this.
One L, but yeah.
Vola. That. Like voila. Oh, yo, I can remember that. Yo. Okay, voila like voila. All right, bet. Et voila. Yeah, I mess with it. Okay. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. Hope you have a good day. What's your name? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Oh, my name? You see, he has to like sit and think for a second.
That's okay. Take your time. I'll probably be out from the house, so you can tell me when I get out.
Shelly! That's what it was.
Oh, that works too. Shelly?
Shelly!
What kind of person is he?
Like, he's a pangolin.
Pangolin.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I totally heard that and missed it. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, we talked about their little hands and everything.
Yeah.
Don't me.
Shelly spelled like that.
Yeah.
Bet. Nice to meet you, Shelly. Thank you for the directions.
Nice to meet you too. Here. Oh, my manners. What is your name?
Sam.
Sam. That's hard to remember. Can you make it shorter?
S.
Okay, I'll try.
Sounds good. And I brisk walk past him so as to not entice another conversation topic.
So you get to the house.
I guess polite to knock. I knock.
And Vola open. Whoopsies. Wrong thing. Vola opens the door. Hello.
Salut.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Sorry. Greetings.
I know that.
Hello.
One.
Hello. You are a little early, but it is fine.
Oh, sorry. I knew there was a time. We were asking each other about when the time was. We forgot it.
No, it is okay. I am just waiting for my partner to return with the groceries.
Oh, there's a store here?
More of a market than anything, but yeah.
Do you guys grow food here?
Mm-hmm. And she gestures to like the side of her lawn where she's got like a whole bunch of plants growing in a little side garden.
I think to myself how that happens without natural light, but I don't really make much of a point for it.
Go ahead and actually make a perception check on that point.
Okay, well, as I do so, I ask. We've like, while we were getting ready, we found some interesting info about the town. So we may end up, or at least I may end up leaving a bit early to visit the lower council. I think.
Oh well, that is perfectly fine. I tend to eat a little bit midday, so around time eludes me as always. But in just a couple hours' time, I was intending to eat, and the council meeting will not be till later. It's because you rolled a nat 20, or I rolled you a nat 20.
Oh, this is wild. Okay.
As you're looking over at the garden, you see a whole bunch of different foods being grown there. You got like carrots, turnips, some cucumbers, stuff of that, like just a bunch of vegetables. She does have a like lemon tree growing in the backyard as well. And you notice that next to all of these things, like kind of surrounding the base of the tree and then kind of hanging over each of the plants with like a magic kind of like floating force, are tiny little blue crystals above each and every one of the plants.
That isn't those don't happen to be salt crystals, do they?
Salt? Oh, those are not salt crystals. Those are the stalagmite crystals.
Should I write? I feel like this is important enough to write down.
Yeah, I will spell it out.
Yeah. I see what you did there, Colin, and I don't like it.
This is how we grow our crops here underground. We have the stalagmite. It is like the sun but contained. No?
Huh. It's actually really convenient.
We make do with the little scraps of them that we get.
Yeah, that's really good. Otherwise, some of you might get seasonal affected disorder.
That is very true.
All right, didn't expect you to know what that was, but please you did.
Well, I am an animal. I would experience it quite effectively, no?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not.
You are welcome in to wait, or you can come back in a little bit of time.
Do you say around an hour or so?
Give it 2.
2? Sounds good. I will be here in 3.
Is that until dinner or until the meeting?
Until late lunch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And the meeting is much later?
It's like evening, so probably like a couple hours after that meal.
Okay, cool. As long as we're not going to miss it. That's what I'm trying to make sure.
And she looks at you guys and is like, "Oh, I believe today, if you want to do one thing for me, I totally forgot to ask them to do this, but today is River Day, and she hands you both a bucket, or all 3. I don't know who's there. I imagine Sam, Sai, and maybe Fred. She hands all of you a bucket, and is like, if you could fetch me water from the river, I would much appreciate.
The river looked dry the last time I saw it. Is there like a hack or something?
Oh no, it is River Day. Don't worry. Just give it probably about 15 minutes.
All right, if you say don't worry, that's all I need. Let's go, you guys.
Okay.
Oh, it's all 3 of us. All right, bet. I'm like, all right, we're off. I just follow Sai.
As you're like wandering out from there, you notice like kind of on the outskirts of town, people are all like showing up in droves to the riverbank, all with like buckets of water in hand.
Do I see Alfie sitting on the riverbed?
You do.
sighing?
Alfie's like the first one there.
Just sitting there
He's just
sighing.
he's depressed because he can't find the rabbit.
Yeah. Just look at. I assume we're on this side of the river. Is that fair? Since it's closer.
Yeah.
I look across and see Alfie, and I'm like, "Hey, Alfie, don't sit too close." I think.
I love the I think.
Because I have no idea what's gonna happen in the river. I just go, "You good?"
Alfie just looks into the river. Am I able to pour any liquid into the thing? My alchemy jug?
It is a new day, so you can.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna start just pouring water into it.
You pour water into it, and like the ground is really dry, so it just like pretty much instantly starts absorbing it.
Beautiful. I have another funny thing in mind in my brain that is gonna happen. But it's to me.
You notice that like an antlered person walks up behind you and is like, you know that you don't. That's not how this works, right?
Alfie just sighs.
I yell from across the river, just seeing someone attempt to talk to Alfie. If he's not responsive, don't mind him. He's just a bit of melancholic. Melancholic. We'll go for that.
What are Marco and Gen up to? Still bathing?
Waterlogged. I assume. Well, Marco's gonna, after all this time, he's gonna make his way out of the bath. Say, hey, again, you done in here?
Yeah, I think I am. I'll follow you.
Yeah. So
Gen steps out of the water, and like you didn't know that like scales could get pruny.
Not like this.
At the mental image of that, Marco immediately leaving the water is gonna take one. He's gonna take 1d1 psychic damage, and then it immediately just heals because he's still wet from the water.
Gen offers a bagel.
Oh, thank you. I guess we're just gonna wander town and try to find. I'm gonna roll another insight for.
Yeah,
Marco.
let's see what the nightlife is like.
7. Marco. I'm gonna say Marco maybe realizes not to wear the leather armor.
Yeah, maybe not a good look.
Yeah, so he kind of just puts it back in his bag hastily.
As you're walking out of the bathhouse, and Alfie, you notice this in your peripheral vision, and the rest of you kind of see it from the other side of the bank, but can't really make note of what it is. Giant, like massive structure pulls up directly in front of like the entrance to the house or the bathhouse, and just like kind of like parks itself there. And you notice that there's like a line of people next to the bathhouse, and they just start like climbing on top of it.
So the thought process that I had was that Alfie was gonna pour water into it, and then the water would start, and he was gonna think that he did that.
Give it some time.
Okay, he's still just pouring water. It's
yeah. If you all want to make perception checks, everybody who's not Marco and Gen can do so with disadvantage. But Marco and Gen, you guys can do it with advantage because you're right next to the thing.
I'm gonna choose not to.
Wow, 9 is an awful roll.
My lucky perceptions ran out.
Doing real hot. Okay.
Whoa, I did not expect that to be the highest. Fuck.
Even with disadvantage, it's still the highest. Sai just kind of like looks up at the right time to see it passing by Alfie, and like, you can't really like comprehend it. You're like that. There's no way that was okay. As it pulls up in front of Marco and Gen, you two hear like a booming voice from just in front of you say, "Getting on."
Are we? What do we do, Marco?
I think we roll with it.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I guess we get on.
Yeah, we jump on in the same way that everyone else seemed to have been jumping on.
Okay. And then you hear that same booming voice, and it's like, "All aboard! Next stop, the tavern!" And then a giant, like, burst of water shoots out from directly in front of you as the whale person that you are on top of starts treading its way through town. And you end up over there. Specifically, like, just outside here.
Gen slides off.
Yeah, Marco jumps off. And, I guess goes in the tavern.
Thank you for riding whale lines!
I'm so confused.
Colin doing
You're welcome.
doing the Nemo whale voice.
The whale starts to move away, and you guys notice as it's going away, it just has like two tiny little feet like supporting it and just kind of like trudging along.
Oh no.
Motherfucker look like Pearl.
Stop! Stop!
Wow, built like Pearl, the world's best insult.
You. Okay, sorry. I had to check. I was worried I'd never hit the start stream button. I did. We're fine. You hear the most noise that you've heard since being in this town. Like, it's almost shocking to you, like, just because of how quiet it's been. But a lot of noise and ruckus coming from inside this tavern that you're next to.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
We go in and see. Well, Mark is gonna see and go and see what all the hubbub's about.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
For the bottle that's flying towards my head.
Sort of.
Okay.
Do I have to make? I'm confused.
No, you do not. Just Marco again. Man, in a shocking turn of events, Marco failed a dex save. Again, just barely notices and like swings to the side. Marco looks at Gen doing this and then looks forward just in time to take a full face of Wallaby, just right to the keister.
Huh?
Right to the kisser. That's what I meant.
Damn.
Does anyone look before exiting a door at all?
You see the Wallaby stands up. It's got like boxing gloves on, and it's like, round two, mate, and hops back.
What? I'm so confused. What is a wallaby? Oh, it's the mini kangaroo thing.
It is a marsupial, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You look inside, and there's just like basically like a paid event fight going on between this wallaby and like a giant man, like an absolutely massive humanoid. And I don't know if you guys go ahead and make a perception check for me real quick.
Colin really just invented discount kangaroo jack in this world, bro.
Am I there?
No, it's just Gen and Marco. Okay, Gen. Gen gets really caught up in the mayhem and chaos of the fight, and immediately is like into it. And you're like, okay, yeah, I accept this. Marco, you look at the giant person that the wallaby is fighting, and you've seen him before. Specifically, this is a familiar face from all the way back in Dreary Dell.
You got me fucked up.
Is this one of the DTF, the jury task force?
Yeah, you recognize it as Lenka, the one who was a full giant from the DTF.
Oh, okay. The one who can force you to tell the truth. The walking lie detector.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
I see.
You see the wallabies just dancing there. It's like, oh, I gotta admit, real nervous about this fight. I don't think I can win this. Why am I saying that out loud?
Sick. So it's a tavern boxing arena hybrid.
Basically, yeah. At the moment, anyway. You can tell it's not really crafted for that in mind, but that's what they're doing with it.
Gotcha.
With like a couple more, like he doesn't have any weapons, but with like just like a couple sweeps of his arm, he like smashes the wallaby across the jaw, and it just goes like twirling through the air. And the wallaby just like slams the ground, and you hear somebody yell, "And with a consecutive 27th victory, that is a new record!" And the crowd just bursts into cheers.
Wonder if it's too late to put down any bets.
We're going to take a small break, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll be right back with the entertainment. Feel free to put your name in the ring if you want to take on our champion.
Gotcha. Hey, Gen, what do you think your chances are against them?
I'm gonna say 0.
Well, he's honest.
Um,
Can't fault him for that.
that wasn't even with the giant looking at him.
Yeah, I'm fine with just getting some details about what's going on here. Maybe try to get out of this town. Too strange for me.
Yeah, this place is kind of odd.
Yeah, so is there like a table that's available?
Yeah,
or...
they've got tables like set up on like the outskirts of like the center. The center's been completely cleared out for the fights. But yeah, they do have tables set up around the center. There is like a tavern keep. Just kind of, you can tell he's not like too happy about the whole situation, but money's money.
Hey, Marco, I'll go grab this table.
I was gonna think maybe we sit up at the bar, maybe. Talk. The bartender's gonna be probably gonna be the most well informed, you know.
I'm looking at that, and I see if someone gets thrown, the bar is probably one of the first places where someone lands, you know? That table over there looks pretty kind of secluded. Not many people there. Everyone's just like up and watching around, so... But if you want to go to the bar...
Okay. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should just keep our distance.
So you take a seat at like a little table. It's like behind a pylon in the room that's like holding up like an upper balcony area. And there are like a couple.
Oh god, it's load bearing. Oh god.
Oh god, oh fuck.
There are a couple other people around. But like Gen said, most of them are up and about, itching for a fight.
You know, what's most surprising to me is 27 people squared up to that guy.
One of the customers leans over at that comment and it's like, "That's 27 today, by the way. His overall record's a lot more than that."
Christ.
Is he like human or?
I would assume he's a giant, but you know, it's you know what they say about assuming.
Yeah, sometimes you're wrong. Anyway,
that's exactly what they say. Yep.
Does a donkey come over and say, "Well, what do they say, huh? What do they say?"
You were actually talking to a donkey person.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's free to, I guess. I don't know.
It makes an ass out of me. I don't know what it makes of you.
So when did he get here? Like, we recognize him from a town not here.
Topside.
Oh, that must be Dreary Dell. Yeah, he's mentioned that place a couple of times. And you know, he showed up. It would probably be, it's at least been a month at this. Well, I mean, I can't say for certain that it's been a month, but it's probably been something akin to that. And you know, ever since he showed up, he just been plenty gentlemanly, plenty nice and everything. And then he finds out about this little gig going on, gets a little bit of cash. That little bit of cash turns into a lot of bit of cash because he's real good at this fighting shtick.
Really makes you wonder where he was when the Drew Dell burned down.
I mean, wait, it burned down.
Yeah, his town, it's fucking gone.
He keeps saying he's trying to find a way to like buy his way out of here, and then like get back to his town. I don't think he knows about all that.
Oh, so you have to buy your way out. I see.
Well, that's what he says. That's what I guess the council told him. He met with them. That's for sure.
Ooh. Hey, Marco, maybe we could talk to him.
Yeah, we should see what he's got to say about the whole leaving thing. Since I assume we saw that the portal was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Gen doesn't know that.
Oh, the portal's gone. Oh no. We gotta get out of here. We gotta talk to the council. Let's ask this guy what he knows. Gen gets up immediately and walks over.
Well,
they talked about that in the bathhouse, right? Like,
Well,
we
yeah,
know
no.
about-
We'll
Okay,
retcon say you heard someone. You heard Aver from across the street being like, "Man, that weird portal thing is gone. Crazy." Okay.
Lenko.
Huh? I know you.
Yeah, it's me. I'm Gen from Drury Dell. You used your little truth-seeking whatever thing to find out that I'm not a criminal. Anyway, what you doing here?
I'm fighting. Oh, but long term, Lenko is lost.
Oh yeah, you and me both, buddy.
Lenko was called on foreign mission outside of Drearydale. And then Lenko fell through branch.
Oh, okay.
And then Lenko end up here in muddy riverbank. Lenko know now how to get out.
Why is there a foreign mission that... What is the Drury Dell task force doing outside of Drury Dell? That's my first question.
Oh, not for Dell, for Lenko specific, my giant kin from the north.
Wait, hang on. Real quick. Was everyone in the Drury Dell task force a giant?
They were all half giants. Lenko was the only full giant.
I see. Okay, cool.
Okay. So, I hear that there's no way out of this place, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, I also hear that you were told of a way out of this place, yeah?
Yeah, met with council, Lenko did, and council said they would need to buy access to upper council, and then upper council let Lenko out.
You need to buy access to them?
Buy access to the travel there. Other travel options not safe, not even for Lenko.
What do you mean?
Water dangerous to all, including Lenko.
I see. There's no, building a raft or anything?
Well, raft not suitable for path there. It is tide-based. Water come and go irregularly.
Ooh, how far is it?
I believe south of town, through Riverway.
Yeah, but, how far south?
It's just continuing through the caves away. Just follow the river, and then there is path in caves up to Upper Anilur. So lower council tell Lenko.
Poor Lenko.
So, how do you know that if you're able to buy access, that you'd actually be able to get there?
'Cause why lie to Lenko? You can't lie to Lenko.
I mean, that's true. Okay, yeah. But, did you look at them and say, are you lying?
I did. It seemed a little convenient, overly so in Lenko opinion, but Lenko see truth.
Okay, all right.
If it's good enough for Lenko, it's good enough for Gen.
Yeah. Marco, did you hear any of that?
Yeah,
sitting across the table.
Yeah, Marco also saw Lyco's power in the jail, so it's good enough for Marco too.
How much money is it?
How much money? Oh, to passage to Upper Anilur. They request 500 zil a head.
500. Oh my goodness. How much? I don't think we have. Oh. Gen's looking through his pockets. 500.
They say the system is old and rickety, and so it covers a waiver.
How often do people go there?
Is that like 500 per person?
500 a head, yes. How often? Lenko unsure. At this point, the ass picks up. People don't really, not even the lower council heads up to Upper Anilur. That's not something people really, sorry to eavesdrop and all, but, I couldn't help but hear your interesting sort of conference. I don't typically do that sort of thing, but, and just kind of cuts himself off.
Okay, so not only is it wildly expensive to get up there, but no one goes anyway to begin with.
That sounds correct, yes.
So, even if we do pay in advance, how do we know that we're going to end up there at all?
They no lie to Lenko. It's just no one does it.
So you asked the lower council this, right?
Yes.
Did you ask the actual ferry person also?
Ferry person? Oh, no, not ferry. More elevator.
Elevator. So does someone operate it, I assume?
Lenko never checked. Probably.
May want to ask that person as well.
Probably. But Lenko must fight for money first to get access.
I see.
And at that point, you hear a ding, and another bell goes. All right, we got another challenger. We got Ella the elephant from just down the street, and she's ready to rip and tear with those trunks of hers. Lenko looks back and laughs at you and is like, trunks do no rip and tear against Lenko.
Yeah, I wish you good luck, but I can see that you don't need it.
Thank you. I can tell that luck is honest. He just stumbles away. The donkey kind of turns back to you and is like, so why y'all want to get out of Anilur anyway? I mean, it's not the nicest town ever, but it's pretty spick and span. We got nice food. Endless supply, honestly.
Oh yeah, me too. I offer a bagel.
Oh, I love bagels.
Bagel.
Oh, I love bagels. Thank you very much.
That's why I need to get out of this town. What the fuck did you just say to me? Bagel? No. Too much of a cultural shock.
Do you happen to have any almonds with you?
Gen starts freaking out.
What about pecans?
Bro, that's how I say pecans.
Yeah, that one's kind of normal.
No, normal is pecans, and this is the hill I'll die on.
But the pecan. Anyway.
My brain is still buffering.
At this moment, you hear a siren go off in the town. Everyone across the town, you hear a siren go.
Wow, beautiful. You peeked. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Hey, it'll
I really
come.
wanted to hear it.
It'll peak on the VOD.
It was actually kind of impressive how intermittent it peaked. So like it kind of imitated the real sirens.
At that time, a bunch, like, not everybody, but a significant number of people, like, in the bar start looking, like, really panicked, and they immediately, like, rush out of there. A lot of people still stay behind to watch the fight, though.
What is the common characteristic of those who are staying behind to watch the fight?
You don't. Oh, the ones staying behind to watch the fight?
Yeah. Are they all rough and tough and can handle anything?
I would say it was mostly that group that would stay behind. There are a couple people in there that don't really quite fit that description. Like you have like a little mice man, not too far from you, who's like getting like he's on the back of his friend, and is just like cheering loudly. A lot of people just looking for entertainment. This town doesn't seem too lively a lot, so this might be the only place that they can sort of get that outlet.
Is there anyone like sticking around that I can ask what that was?
The donkey man next to you is still just sitting there drinking his drink.
Hey, what was that?
That'd be the water toll.
So
Yeah, you seem unaware. I would, it's kind of a sight to behold. I'd recommend going out and checking it. Just head by the river. You got a couple minutes.
Okay. Do you want to go, Marco?
Sure. And yeah, I guess we just straight line it to the river.
Let's see, over here.
Wow, this town is very straight lining it unfriendly.
This looks like the river.
Over in the distance, you see Alfie sitting on the riverbank, still pouting.
Geesh, what do you think happened to Alfie?
I don't know. Should we go see what's up?
Sure.
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Hey, Alfie, did you hear about the river toll? Alfie?
Nico.
Muted.
Oh, Nico's muted. Say love you.
I've been talking. I was wondering if someone was ignoring me. I felt so bad. God damn it.
I like how everybody in this D&D group is always like, "Oh man, everyone hates me. They're ignoring me," and every time you're just muted.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
We're all scared that we're actually secretly very annoying.
And that's what makes us good people.
The reason I muted was because I was cringing on fucking cheese balls. Anyway.
Oh, jealous.
Phenomenal.
Alfie just sighs and then he turns back and he's like, "Huh? What's going on?"
What's up?
Oh, bunny lady. So pretty.
Okay, that's boring. I head back over.
Classic end moment.
Marco stays with Alfie.
Yen sees that Marco's not leaving. Decides to stick around.
Well, we already walked all the way over to Alfie. May as well hang out.
You guys see each other on the side of you see the rest of them on the other side across from Alfie. And you other three see Marco and Gen show up. The party completely split in half by one bridge.
Do we wave? Should we wave?
He's still pouring the water out of the alchemy jug.
I think we should wait for them to wave.
Has it created yet?
Because I don't know if they see us yet.
There's a little bit of a puddle forming.
How long has it been since I've started doing this?
Well, I think you only get like a quart of water, so it might be like a gallon of water. I think water is the most abundant one that you have available. But yeah, you're just kind of like trickling it down slowly but surely. And after like a couple minutes, You hear that siren go off again. Let's see if it peaks again.
Up to 2 gallons per minute.
2 gallons per minute. There you go.
We got the first one this time.
Nice.
We got the first part of the siren. It was good.
Yeah.
Good siren.
Thank you.
I can do
And
4 gallons of beer. Holy shit.
that's insane. Why is beer the max?
No, well, water is 8 gallons.
Oh, water's 8 gallons. Okay.
Or if it's salt water, it's 12. But I'm not doing salt water.
Yeah.
Contaminate the water supply.
That'd be a little fucked.
Contaminate vegan village.
You notice that everyone around you, their attention is drawn to the north of town. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage. Kind of hard to miss it, but we'll see who gets the most detail.
Come on, Marco.
You said
It'd be
with
so.
advantage?
It'd be so funny if you got. Come on, dude.
Did you
Damn
say
it.
with advantage?
With advantage, yeah.
Great.
Dirty 20s. Nice.
The first good roll Marco had.
17.
God damn it! I'm sorry, you guys.
20. Sam and Willow.
Oh shoot. 1 second. Okay, come on. Oh, this is a 12 out of 20 night.
No, you got an 18.
Roll.
You're rolling with advantage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally impossible for Fred to get a dirty 20.
Oh, that's so sad. Is Sam AFK? I see he's muted.
He's muted, but he said he was back.
Yeah.
In chat.
Oh well.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll roll for Sam.
Yeah. Let's do
I'll
that.
just do a flat D20. 13. I don't know his perception modifier is.
Sure. He sees it. It's big. You look toward the north of town, and you notice kind of like the defining feature of this town is up on a high cliff. You see an absolutely massive sluice gate. It is completely like pristine. Feels like a weird word to use for a sluice gate, but it's in like perfect condition. You can tell that it's kept very well, and the sluice gate is beginning ever so slowly to open up, and like this thing is larger than like all of you stacked on top of each other. Like that's how tall this gate is. And
Can you hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear everyone for a bit, and I thought y'all went to go get like something.
Oh no.
Never mind.
You're good. Yeah, so the sluice gate is starting to open, and all at once, a massive torrent of water bursts forth from the top of this cliff and just kind of like cascades down into this riverbank. And it's enough water that it basically immediately fills the riverway, and water starts flowing throughout. You notice that everybody is like start getting in like a fight, like shoving each other out of the way with their elbows and whatnot to try and get their buckets in the water as fast as they can. Everyone is they're up in arms to get this water as efficiently as possible. You notice that there's like a water buffalo person, and they have like their buckets hooked on their horns.
Everybody has a water buffalo.
Yours is fat, but mine is slow.
Thank you, Colin.
I will never not sing VeggieTales, and that's my promise.
Water buffalo is always going to be a banger. That's
Yeah.
just how things.
Everybody's got a baby kangaroo. So this water starts flowing, and again, Sam, Sai, and Fred, you guys do have buckets from Vola.
Do I have to roll insight to see the fact that the reason why they're approaching each other is probably because it won't last long?
Go ahead and roll an insight check on that.
I'm trying to decide whether it's worth it to dive bomb into it and get the water out. It
It does look like to what you're seeing around, that people are vying for, you would assume, a limited supply of water with how aggressive they are. So you're surprised that nobody has just like dived right in the water. And it's shallow enough that you could like stand in it. You wouldn't risk what water normally does on Elida in being like super deathly and threatening in deep areas. So you're inclined to jump right on in and grab as much as you can right away.
Yeah. Does the torrent of water, like, is it slowed down or is it fast?
It's slowed down by now enough. Like, there's still a lot of water flowing, but it only would go up to like maybe like probably your like just below your chest level. So you could like keep your ground fairly well enough.
Colin, you'd be very surprised how much fast water can move you.
I know, I understand. It's slowed down enough that you're unsteady for sure, but you can still handle it.
Yeah, I kind of look left and right, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna dive in and grab some water real quick."
Right on.
Bet, and I dive.
Samuel,
is there anyone like near us? Like, did he have to do that? Or I guess near them.
Oh yeah. There are a bunch of people crowding like every inch of this riverbank, trying to scoop up as much water as possible.
Alfie's fighting literally everyone that comes near him, besides his friends.
Alfie's just like punching. It doesn't even have buckets, but it's just punching people. As soon as Sam splashes down into the water, not everyone, but a lot of people in the vicinity of the splash just kind of stop and look at you.
Just pretend to not notice it, Sam. You're doing your daily thing. I sweep up a bucket and step out.
Hey, friend, you notice a little squirrel person is with like a giant bucket on their head is like yelling out to you. You might want to get out.
I was on my way out because I only have one bucket full. So I'm just like, am I already on the shoreline?
You're like, you jumped into the water like a decent ways. Like, you're a couple steps from the shore.
Yeah. I mean, like, it doesn't take long for me to scoop. And start trudging. So I'm pulling myself up with one arm onto the shore, and I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Make a perception check real quick.
Bet.
Cool. You, as you're like stepping out of the water, you feel something like bump into your leg as you're moving, and you don't really know what it was. You can't really.
I say in a half breaking, like almost tearful voice. I'm like, oh, sorry, didn't see you there, guys. Give me some room to get my feet out the water.
I try to grab Sam's arm to like help him get out.
Can the rest of you also make perception checks?
Including me or excluding me?
Everyone, including you.
Okay.
Marco says again. Actually, I should wait for perception.
Let's go for it.
Never mind.
I can see.
Marco says nothing because Marco sees nothing.
No.
Alfie's sighing dejectedly.
Fuck yeah!
Let's go.
Oh,
double perfects.
For me,
So because they're both focusing right next to Sam and trying to help him out of the water while getting their own. Sam, Fred, and Sai, Sai and Fred pause as they reach in to help Samuel because they're kind of caught off guard by what they're seeing in the water. Sam takes a second to realize that they're kind of frozen there, eyes wide, and he's like, "What?" And you feel
y'all good. Y'all look like you've seen a ghost.
You feel another thing bump against your leg, and then it just kind of holds, it's sliding past you slowly, and you turn and look, and there is a severed arm in the water right next to you, and then
Get
it
out,
just
Sam.
slides on
Sam, get
by.
out. Don't think, just get out.
I leap into Sai's arms. I like full throttled.
Scooby-Doo. Full Scooby-Doo.
Full Scooby-Doo.
You catch him, and you continue looking up the river, and you just continue to see a flow of body parts throughout the water, like miscellaneous just pieces from humans, animals, whatever other species out there. There's just a mixture of tails and ears and a lot of other gross stuff floating by in this waterway.
Oi! The hell's all these limbs in the water for?
And the squirrel looks up at you and is like, well, that's what I was warning you about. And you see the squirrel, like, kind of... People have started to, like, dissipate from the sides of the waterway now. And the squirrel kind of, like, puts his bucket down in the water and just, like, scoops some up.
I think you should.
And then he
scoops up limb?
He, like, fishes around in it, and he, like...
There you go.
He,
Give me
he,
2 seconds to turn up the volume.
he, like, fishes around in the bucket for a bit, and then he just, like, picks up, like, a clump of something and just, like, tosses that out.
Oh my god.
And he's like, huh, well, could have been worse. And then he just picks up his bucket and starts walking.
Hey, wait. Is all the water contaminated?
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, like, at this point, yeah. That's why you got to be the first to get the good water. Us smaller folk have a harder time, pushing our way past the crowd.
Wait, where are these limbs coming from?
Oh, they're coming from the Coliseum in Upper Anilur.
What is this, City of Tears ass? I'm just like, oh.
The Coliseum is where Anilur gets most of its income to support, infrastructure, stuff like that. And this is the easiest way for them to get rid of the after effects, shall we say.
Do you guys not have a representative in Upper Anilur?
Oh, I mean, we do. I mean, the lower council is kind of the representative. They talk via letter, like carrier pigeon and stuff like that.
Wait, the council doesn't go to Upper Anilur?
No, it's expensive.
How much?
It's like 500 a head.
A head?
500 per person, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, don't say a head when there's limbs in the water. Please. Please.
You're right. Bad wording. That's on me.
All right. So
who pay? Where does the money go to get there?
Well, it would go to the upper council, and then they determine what to do with it from there. They're the ones that make sure that we get our supply of stalagmite and other like seeds and resources from convoys that make it up to Upper Anilur.
There's a convoy. You guys send convoys up.
Well, like trade comes through. Not down here, obviously. We get sent stuff through magic transportation, but that's about it.
Do you not trade things up? You said the magic transportation, right?
Not particularly, no. They kind of just like warp it down here, and then it just kind of appears.
So it's one way. You don't export anything up. No one leaves.
Nope.
All right.
And the water situation isn't great, but it was Erstein's decree, and Erstein's always been good to us, so we listened to him.
Yup. As I say, seeing another severed limb like stroll across the water.
Oh, at this point, it's like mostly body parts in the water.
Oh, I'm just like, yeah. He sounds very, very generous.
Always has been, always will be. And then the squirrel kind of saunters away.
Sorry, I just kind of jumped onto you without any question.
What's up, man? What's up?
No, I just jumped onto you without any permission or anything. So I just got really scared
man,
again.
I'm vibing if you're vibing. I'm still holding him, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm still being held. I'm just like, nah, I just got really scared. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still a bit scared. There's a lot of bodies in that water.
Hold up, I gotta reshare an old meme.
we should head back with our buckets to Vola. Damn it, got it the first time. Vola's house.
Yeah, you jumping, you spilled like half of your water, but Sai and Fred should still have theirs.
I'm just honestly glad I got a half. I immediately look in the water to see any imperfections at all.
Your water that you collected looks pretty clean.
Okay, Colin, I understand what you mean by pretty clean, but like you also flavor texted that there's limbs in the water. And like cholera exists.
I mean,
Well, I guess
did
cholera
he
is
say-
not from limbs.
No, he said pretty clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty. Most
The water is no. I meant
Yes.
no. I totally meant it like the water is pretty and clean. Like hyphenated, you know.
Wait, what are we using this for? I'm sorry.
What are we using the buckets for?
Yeah, what are we using this water for exactly?
We were asked as a favor from Vola to pick up
Right.
water for dinner.
Okay. Okay, the water for dinner thing is the what part that's confusing me.
Well, we'll see when we get there. I'm not too sure myself, and I am hopeful that it's going to be something very sanitary.
Fred is not well versed in germ theory.
I guess we'll head on over back to the Vola's house. Vola.
What about you other three on the other side?
That was disgusting.
Truly horrific.
Alfie's gnawing on a bone.
Oh my god! Oh my
It's not a thing rabbits do, but we'll roll with it.
Gen slaps it out of his hand and says, "That's poor form here."
Yeah, you're gonna ruin your appetite.
Come on, when in Rome. What?
All right.
Oh my god!
And then he follows over to the other group. I assume with Gen and Marco.
Yeah, Gen will just follow Alfie.
Yeah, we should tell them we met Lenko.
Oh yeah, we met Lenko.
Yeah. Lenko's here.
Oh, do we meet up first, or do we get to the house first?
Now we're telling Alfie. Mind your own business.
Oh, that's not bad. I'm just chilling.
So Alfie, what do you react to that with Lenko being here?
Lenko's here?
Yeah, Lenko's here.
Yeah, Lenko's here. He beat up 27 people today in a bar.
Just today. Oh, hey guys. Guess what? Lenko's here.
We met Lenko.
I don't think I was there for the Lenko episode. if
You
I'm
were
being
not.
Yeah, no, you weren't. That's why we were telling you about it.
Alfie's like, cool.
Yeah, Lenko. He's the full giant head of the DTF.
Head of the Down to Fun?
Yeah, the Dell Task Force.
Oh, right. Not ACAB?
Yeah, is it not you with the one with the command to stop
Oh, yeah, I do have that.
by the authority of the DTF?
Besides, the
Shit, I have an idea.
the city he was employed in was burned down, so I don't know if he's still really a cop anymore.
Oh, then he's chill. I'm glad Sam liked that section.
Okay, so you guys make it up to Vola's house, and she opens the door, and she's like, "Oh, friends, yes, come in. Good timing."
Who is this?
The Vola, the fox lady.
Ah, yes.
I
Hello.
guess we hand our buckets.
Oh, thank you. This one, is a little empty. Did something happen?
We weren't prepared for the dismembered arms.
Oh no. Oh, I am so. You're new. I'm so sorry. Well, now you know. And
That's so true, bestie.
you see
Now we know.
you see she takes the buckets and she just kind of like hangs them on the wall in the kitchen. It's a really like nice little abode. It's kind of a main area that's kind of divided into a living area and a kitchen, and then there's like a little hallway in the back connecting to 2 different bedrooms, and then like a bathroom area like right in the center of the hallway in the back.
How tall is the building?
It's like I said, she's not super small. Like she is about, I'd say like 5 feet upright.
Yeah, an inch taller than that.
Okay, so because when you said like a fox standing up, you know, and a little bit taller than that, I did not picture 5 feet. I'm gonna be honest.
What did you
So-
think? Fennekin?
Oh, what?
Okay.
No?
Huh?
Okay.
Alright.
Thinking the Pokemon.
The fox Pokemon.
Yes.
I don't know. Thought they were 3 or 4
It's
feet
like
tall.
it would just be like a short humanoid.
Okay, no, you're fine then. You're fine then. Never mind. Go ahead.
Dwarf height?
No.
Yeah.
Dwarves are tall.
Oh, right. In this world, dwarves are tall. I keep forgetting that.
Completely fucking forgot that. You mean like a dwarf in any other D&D game?
Correct, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, you see that her kit is just kind of sitting at the dinner table with like the little napkin bib tucked in. Fork and knife in hand. Dinner will be ready, my sweet, in just a little bit. We are waiting for your mommy to get home. She turns to you. Oh, please take a seat.
Gen pops a squat on the floor.
We have chairs I can pull up. You do not need to. If you want to, that is a-okay.
I'll take them up kindly on the chair.
Yeah, Marco will sit down on the chair.
Alfie will sit wherever there is space available, be that on a chair or not.
She starts like passing around appetizers to everyone. Some of you are in chairs, some of you are just kind of like sitting on the floor because they don't have like they do have like a lot of like makeshift stools and whatnot. So some of you are just more comfortable on the floor, but she's like passing around like little excerpts of bread, and then she passes around like a nice little like homemade salad, all stuff like grown from her garden out to the side. And she's like, most of the main meal is ready, but we are just waiting on the final garnish. She should be back any second now.
Is she the garnish?
No, you're cute. No, we are vegan here. We do not eat the meat.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm vegan.
Oh, that is wonderful. And
That's awesome. Yeah, man. Once you're kind of like share a biome with like living creatures, it becomes hard to eat them. You just gotta make sure that whatever you're eating isn't sentient.
that's so true, bestie. And she goes over to the oven and like pulls out like what looks almost like a pot roast, but as you look closer, you can tell it's actually like made out of like plant material. And she's like, "Oh, I hope she gets here soon." And then like as soon as she says that, there's like a knock on the door, and she goes and opens it up. Like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry I'm late, honey."
Damn, I was gonna try to put the moves on her.
And and the Lola Bunny lookalike walks through the door.
Iconic.
Oh, no.
no.
And Nico
Alfie.
cried real tears. Not Alfie. Go.
Nico.
True.
Yo, I'll cry huge in real tears, bro. Like this is.
The real plot twist. I took Sam's iconic of "but she's gay" and put it on Nico.
Colin, how could you? How could you?
You see, she hands her like a little packet of like some buttercream sauce that she picked up from the market, and she kind of slathers that on, and they put their like paws together and do like a little
Jeez.
prayer, and they're like, I know you are not used to our customs, but if you would like to clasp your hands and just follow along.
I clasp my hands.
I do the same.
Alfie's quietly sobbing.
Greatest Erstein, most benevolent and most kind of all the animals, we thank you for your beneficence in giving us these wonderful goods and the wonderful company that we have on this eve. And please, may your blessing to Elita be good for all of us. Thank you. Everyone, please dig in. I made sure to make plenty to go around.
How much is there to go around?
Plenty.
No, some people can say that, and you'll be like,
She goes to her second oven and pulls out a second pot roast.
Can Fred take like so much? Like so much.
Well, no.
Wait.
Table manners.
No.
So we're asking here.
Everyone could have like 2 servings if they wanted.
Can Fred have a little bit more though?
Are you not already full?
No.
Growing
No.
boy. I slipped half of his second serving to Fred. And then when it looks like Fred goes to look for a third serving or like a fourth serving, Sai slips him the other half.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
So, aside from the water incident, how are you enjoying your time in Anilur?
We know we need to talk to the lower council, and you have a nice bathhouse in the city. That's what I've learned so far. I thought, yeah, I was gonna say.
We found a boxing ring that was in a bar. That was pretty interesting.
Oh, Mama, can we go see a boxing match? No, sweetie, no, it is too violent. Maybe when you're older. Aww.
Oh yeah, I should mention.
I immediately
we met Lenko from Drury Dell.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, he was on a 27 win streak.
Today,
yeah, that's not even counting his win streak from the rest of them. He's been here a month.
I wonder what the betting odds would be if one of us went in there.
He's been here a month?
Yeah, he's been here a month.
How'd he get here?
He fell in.
Huh?
He said he was out on a mission, like for his tribe of giants or something like that, and he fell in and couldn't get out.
Fell?
Yeah, it was a little clumsy.
A little oopsie.
Yeah, you know how that guy is.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Oopsie oopsie fucky wucky.
Well, no.
Colin, real quick, just a thought occurs. How tall up is the cave?
Real tall. Like,
Okay.
I want to say kilometers.
No.
But I don't know.
Just yeah, I was gonna say, like, is it something that someone could climb? Yes
So
or no?
the cliff, no, you could not climb it. The walls are too sloped. Or not sloped, sleek. Is that what I'm looking for? There's not like a lot of handholds basically. Slick. That's it. That's the word.
Slick.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else did you try? to say because I'm honestly a little confused and lost.
I was going to say that it's the cliffside that you saw the sluice gate high on top of. That at least is like a couple miles upward.
Well, I'm still trying to piece together how he like fell in, and now also how he didn't die if it was a fall, you know. But
He's just a badass like that.
oh gosh,
Tuck and roll, or maybe he landed in a bale of hay.
Or maybe Giant's legs are just built like that.
facts.
Maybe he shattered his legs and went through a month-long healing process.
If he shattered them, they're not going to be healed. Oh well. Well,
Maybe he fell in the bathhouse.
Yo.
That'd be kind of hype, actually.
Yeah, that's I guess
Yeah,
we can't get much else out of him.
But he told us a way to get up to the upper part to the upper council, and like the sort of elevator thing that cost 500 per person. However, there's also a unsafe way to go up the river.
Oh well, what are we still doing?
Or down the river, actually. I don't know how you get to the upper part by going downriver.
Maybe it's one of the rivers that like have a reverse flow. You get me?
No.
Like
No? Okay.
like the Nile.
Well, the Nile's not really a reverse. It's just it happens to go north. I meant like it literally goes up like a hill. You know?
Yeah.
So true, Misty.
I wonder if there's some sort of gold boat that ships people over.
Yo. I chuckle on that one.
I went so well for you guys last time.
So I guess we're all doing the dangerous like going up the river one.
We could. Lenko said it was too dangerous even for him.
Yeah, well, Lenko ain't
that
me.
guy doesn't seem too strong though.
Well, it seems like you are having a conundrum. But if you do talk to the lower council, do not mention you know me. My ex-husband is on the council, and we did not part on good terms. So he may be less likely to help you if he knows that I helped you too. He's just a bastard like that.
Alright. Perfect. We will not mention it. Do you know anyone else on the lower council?
You see that the bunny girl chimes up now. She's like, yeah, like my bestie is on the council, and she's great. You're gonna love her, for real.
Oh, that's cool. Better. Do you know how many people are in the council in total?
7 total.
Oh, okay. That's a sizable amount.
So should we mention that we know you, or like?
Oh, I mean, yeah, like she loves me, and she would basically like cut off her arm for me, and like we're close like that, you know.
Huh?
Whoa, dude! Was that her arm we found?
No, it's
That's dark, dude.
figure of speech. Figure of speech.
Okay, right on.
So, do we know what time the meeting is to go to it?
Oh, if you head over there now, I mean, you may be able to get in line.
In line.
Yeah, it starts with a like open forum, so like people can totally bring up their complaints and stuff.
That's cute. I love that. The
I guess we
government
gotta-
should work for the people.
I guess we better get going early then, or I guess not early, but as soon as possible.
Yeah, thank you so much for this lovely dinner. Your home is gorgeous, and you guys make the most beautiful couple.
Oh, why, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to introduce you to our quaint little village.
Thank you very much. Your help has been invaluable.
Thank you for the meal.
Hey,
Fred is still, full of food. Thank you.
hey, rabbit guy, are you like okay? You've been like mumbling or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. He's totally not good.
Damn.
But he puts on a brave face.
Respect.
Wow. What a brave little simp we have here.
Actual.
Can I try to roll insight to figure out why Alfie is being quiet?
Yeah,
Now that they've called attention to it.
absolutely.
The real life reason, or like
No.
No.
because the real life reason is kind of
Margot.
Alfie was kind of down bad.
he was kind of down bad.
God damn, that fox is hot though, I get it.
No, it was the lady.
I know. It was a joke.
True. I knew that.
I guess we all head out. Nothing else.
Cool. So we'll say that you guys made it over to the Okay. You guys made it over to the lower council. There's like a small little party of people outside, waiting for council doors to open.
Do you think we need name tags?
I don't think what's his name tag on.
Wait, where'd you get a name tag?
The Kindred tokens.
Oh, I meant just actual name tags. I didn't mean the Kindred name tag.
Oh.
It may not be, but I guess rich coming from me, but I guess in my now experience, it may not be the best interest to announce that we're Kindred.
The guy in front of you turns around and hands you like a stack of name tags. And he's like, "You can always count on Peter, the prepared panda, to come prepared."
That panda sounds ridiculously excited for a panda.
4 spores and go, Peter kind of seems like a narc, no?
I just want to know why the panda has so much energy. I've seen a panda. Them fuckers do not speak that.
Actually, the stereotype that pandas are lazy is true, but not for Peter.
All right, Peter, you rest up, pal. You're expending a lot of energy right now.
Well, I am ready to talk to the council. After all, I can't get a wink's sleep with all that ruckus in the bar right next to my house.
They built a bar next to your house, or you moved in next to a bar?
No, I mean, the bars and my house have always been next to each other, but they cannot simply get away with all of this fighting. There is so much recklessness.
Oh, I gotcha, that bar. Did you guys tell us about, like, the fighting ring?
They did.
Oh, yeah, there's a fight club.
Yeah.
That's
Sick.
where Lenko is.
All right on. Did you try entering the fight club and instead of winning money, win them shutting down the fight club?
No, of course not.
No, not you, dude, Peter.
Peter does not use fisticuffs. Peter uses brains and the political system to do his work for him.
Fuck this town council. I want to talk to Peter for 2 hours.
Hey, yo, I don't know about that. I just feel like, yo, can we please move this line along? Let's go. I put my name tag on my chest.
Hey, you wrote your A backwards.
Huh? I look around and I'm like, do they legitimately write their name backwards? Like their A's backwards? Is this canon, Colin?
No, I was making a joke that
No,
like
it's too late. It's too late.
I was
It's too late.
making a
They're right.
joke that a capital A backwards is still a capital A.
I don't write my A's capital.
I thought it was Khan who gave us our name tags, or
You
these.
wrote your L backwards.
That was the Kindred name tag. These are just like actual name
Oh,
tags.
normal name tags. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Alfie attempts to write his name and it does not work.
The door.
He doesn't know how to hold a pencil.
The doors finally open, and Peter is like, "Finally! It feels like we've been waiting a fortnight."
I'll say that.
Oh, Marco writes the best. Does just an excellent job writing his name, even though he can't read.
Marco was taught one
Alfie's
thing,
gonna
and it's how to
push-
write his name.
Alfie's gonna push Peter out of the way.
Peter goes,
Living
"Boo!"
for that, actually.
And he walks in.
Peter is unconscious on the ground. he did say he is
Man
not.
walks over and
He did say he is not very strong.
I was not expecting a nat 20, but the die was just waiting to go back onto the 20.
I guess fisticuffs are part of the political system, and I just step over his body as well.
You look up in this huge council room before you, kind of shaped in like a fan orientation, so thinner where you guys are, and then it like branches out. And at the very far end, the fan is kind of elevated, and there are some seats above there with 7 different animals sitting in like kind of black robes.
Supreme Court justice robes.
You have Justice Sonia Sotomayor.
Alfie will walk up to them and be like, "Hey, we need to see Erskine like yesterday."
Now that this council session is in order, how about we get some real requests? Who let this child in here?
Child.
Hey, hold up. Hey, who talking smack right now?
Can I use? This is bad, but I melt the fucking table that they're on.
They just all kind of like stand there aghast in fear.
Erskine, now.
One does not simply be Erskine.
I'd yell in the background, "Say the line!"
Alfie reaches out to like the nearest person. Do you want what happened to that to happen to you?
We are a peaceful village, sir. You see a moose is like talking to you, and it's like, "We are a peaceful village. We ask that any complaints you have be taken up with us verbally, and we will address them therefore. Threats do not get you very far in this town."
I mean, we tried the verbally thing, and you dismissed it as a kid.
No one comes in and just asks for Erskine. That's ridiculous.
You just said take it up verbally. You only listened when we threatened.
All right, let's talk then. Why? Just answer me that.
Why?
We're from Erskine's original plane, and we need to get back.
I believe that he would know who we are, and we need to speak to him.
You think Erskine Erskine knows all of his loyal subjects. Well, he looks behind you and sees that you're not all quite animals. I take it you're the visitors I've heard about.
I mean, it's not like there are many others.
Are there?
We had a giant about a month back, but that's kind
Oh
of
yeah, he's
settled
coming with
down.
us.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, he coming with us.
Huh?
He's coming with us. We're all gonna go see our scene.
Why are you talking to me? This is you see a hippo is now talking, and they're like, why are you talking to us like you're just doing things regardless of what we say? You're talking like this is a fact, but we have yet to discuss the matter.
Oh, because we are seeing Erskine, and it doesn't matter whether you let us or not. It's just easier if you do.
They kind of like lean over and whisper to one another.
I hype up behind Alfie. I'm just like nodding in the back, like yee. What Alfie said.
At this point, a very pompous-looking fox stands up, and he's like, "Now, listen. I understand your plight quite sincerely. Many of us have wished to see our great savior Erskine, but
wait. Hold on. He's not a savior, at least not mine. I just need to talk to him.
No, do not boo me. This is a public council. We are having a discussion.
And the public opinion is that you suck.
It's the court of public opinion, if you think about it.
And what makes you think that I suck, sir?
Because your wife says that you suck. Oh, I'm sorry, not your wife, your ex-wife, loser.
So you talked.
my head, I'm burying my head in my hands.
Check to see if he has an ex-wife.
So you've talked to my ex-wife then?
Wouldn't say so. Just
Oh
seemed
yeah,
like
Bunny Lady said she had a friend here. Hi friend, you're probably cool.
Bunny lady? You see a tiny little shrew kind of peeks up and it's like, "Oh, you must be talking about Lily. Oh, I love Lily."
Yeah, Lily said that you would be able to help us.
Well, I would, but you guys kind of seem like dicks.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be nice to you.
Well, we're more than anything. We're just in a rush. That's kind of why.
May I say something very quickly to try to settle this?
Yes,
I say to the people.
The plant-like one?
I'm a mic in it, but you were closer than other people have been here. Look, here's the situation. Okay, this is going to sound crazy. We're from a different plane, we touched a statue of Erskine, and we were teleported to your statue of Erskine. This statue of Erskine that we came from accepted us as one of their own, as one of his own, really. We think he'll recognize us. And to be quite honest with you, the statue kind of gave us the indication that we're kind of the key to making our plane as nice and inviting and safe as yours is. Is there any chance that you can help us? I know we're being a little terse right now, but to be completely honest with you, that story that I just told, if you think that it wouldn't have been jarring to you, go about your day. But it was pretty jarring to us. We're still a little shooken up, and
Yes.
I'm sorry about that.
Yes.
Preach.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Fucking so goddamn bad at persuasion.
Can I do a help action by clapping in the background or like finger snapping?
I'm already.
actually?
They already have advantage, yeah.
Aw.
Double advantage.
Double advantage. Roll 4
Let me
times.
cry. Sorry, you guys. I shouldn't have been the one to talk. All right.
So
Hey.
you say.
Let's go.
I take it back. I'm sorry for nothing.
You see at this point one of them kind of stands up. I do believe they have made quite the understandable reasoning. This is a dolphin talking.
Aw.
God damn.
So we should present them with the fair options to reach Upper Anilur.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that vote of confidence. And from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry for how rude we were when we started this conversation. That was wrong of us.
Alfie just looks kind of sheepish.
The capybara up there kind of perks up and
Capybara pulls up.
and she's like, I second the motion. Yes. And then the fox stands up and he's like, "Are you okay? Fine, we'll second the. We need Sherm to show up. Where's Sherm? Is he still doing bus duty? Oh my god. Hey, you see he leans down to like what are they called? The people that like type during
shoot.
Stenographer.
Thank you. He leans down to the stenographer and it's like, hey, real quick, can you go get Sherm real quick? He should be by the bathhouse. Just that's thank you. Just give us a minute. We have to deliberate.
Sounds good.
So how's my kid doing?
Huh?
You said you talked to my ex-wife, right?
He was lying.
Better
and
without
I
you.
thought about that too.
Wow, kind of cold. You don't know how I treat my kid.
You don't even know how your kid is yourself. How dare you?
I only get to see him one weekend a month, and it kind of fucking sucks. So
Just wonder why.
Yo,
Piece
what,
of
hey,
shit.
Again. What did we
Anyway,
talk about, Glenn?
What's this fair trial of getting to upper whatever?
Again, what did we talk about? I'm trying gentle parenting with Gen now. Again, what did we talk about?
I don't remember.
You do remember, again. What did we talk about, man?
We talked about getting to upper wherever this is.
No, we talked about using our inside voice and our interpersonal manners. You think we can do that together? Take a couple deep breaths and really hone in?
What are you talking about?
I'm not actually like the person in the topic, but I actually just like in tune with it. Also take deep breaths, just silently in the background.
The fox perks up and is like, by the way, could you guys just move aside?
Yeah, I
or
don't
something,
see
I
why
guess.
not.
I mean, for your own good. You turn and you see like the sperm whale is coming in behind you. Like,
Do you have to take a reaction or something? Like a saving
go
throw?
ahead and make a dex saving throw.
I'll do it. Shit, think I won't? I died. Yup. Me and Marco just chilling. What's up, Marco? Just on the ground. Thank you for at least alerting us.
Do we get advantage since he told us?
No.
Not that it helps Sam, but
Oh no, you don't know.
What are
I
we
could
doing?
get it with that nice
You're rolling
2.
dex save.
All of us?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Gen hears the tremor behind him and just jumps out of the way instantly.
Shit.
You get like knocked aside. He doesn't like trample you or anything, but you get knocked aside and take 5 points of damage.
By who?
Sherm the sperm whale.
Gotcha. Sorry, I got one.
Sam,
Second.
Marco, Alfie, and Sai. No, sorry, Sai. You don't take the damage. You got out of the way.
I don't? A 10 saves?
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so we take 5 points?
Uh-huh.
Great, a quarter of my health. I got you.
Willow, are you there? Willow.
Hello.
Hi.
Whoa. Hey. Sorry, I think I wrote that I was gone.
Oh, my B. Oh, yes, you did write BRB.
C'est quoi la situation?
Dex save, por favor. Okay, so Willow, Fred also takes 5 points of damage. Oh, you'll live. You'll live. I promise you'll live.
This is all the way down to 68.
68.
At this point, the hippo chimes in. It's like, God darn it! We told you. You gotta be careful coming in. Sorry. And Sherm takes his seat. What are we doing? Well, we are deliberating on whether or not we should give these guys access to Upper Anilur.
Just to catch you up, not to like brag or anything, I gave a really inspiring speech.
I feel residually inspired.
Phenomenal. Thank you, Sherm.
Yay, Sherm. Thank you, Sherm.
All right, we will just take a quick minute to discuss amongst ourselves. They like put their hands over their microphones and start like talking to one another.
They have mics?
Yeah.
Damn, this whole place got everything, huh? Oh, yo, can I do a perception check to see if there's a pangolin on the board?
Yeah, you can.
Bad. Damn.
There's no pangolin.
Come on. He's old. That's enough to be. That's enough to be on the board. I've seen my local boards. It's nothing but old people.
All right, after a couple minutes of them just talking, at this point, the shrew kind of perks up and is like, "Well, we've reached the deliberation, and we have decided that you should be allowed into Upper Anilur."
Hey.
So much.
Thank you,
I
thank
really
you.
appreciate it. I bow very deeply.
The last council member just kind of sits up and does like a chattering noise. And and they and the fox turns to him and is like, yeah, Perry, they can't understand what you're saying.
Stop. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I roll in?
Fedora?
He might be in a fedora.
Can I roll insight to actually? What would be a? Can I roll nature to see what Perry is saying?
Sure. 13, not bad. You
Hold
see.
up.
I know Sylvan. Can I just know what Perry is saying?
Oh wait. Please tell me the spell works. I don't want to waste a spell on this, but I kind of want to.
Damn it.
You can't quite pick out what he's saying. It seems like a lot of Sylvan, but it's like some terminology that is probably specific more to Anilur than it is that language.
I touched myself.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, my guy.
Back up. Pause. I cast tongues on myself.
That doesn't sound much better.
Even worse.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, it's one of the others. Point is, I can now hear any language that's spoken. I just needed an excuse to use the spell. God damn it.
Basically, what he is saying is he's giving you the discounted price to ride the elevator up to Upper Anilur, which would only be 300 zil a person.
Mm-hmm.
How are we supposed to get all of that money?
Stop.
There has to be some way for us to cover our costs.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
I feel like you're doing a really good comedic thing right now, and I'm not getting it.
No, I'm begging a question. Like,
Oh.
hey
Oh,
guys,
okay.
hey
Never
the
mind.
council,
Never mind.
how are we supposed to afford this?
Oh, well,
Do you have like a volunteer program?
not really.
I can do repairs.
Do you have some sort of local means of which stimulating some sort of economy in some activity of, I don't know, something?
So not only do you want us to provide you access to Upper Anilur, you also want us to provide you the means to afford it.
We
We
We're just-
literally
we're-
just got here today.
we were just asking. We don't know where anything is.
I mean,
Also-
I'm sure you could help out at some jobs around town. We have a blacksmith, we have a barkeep. You could work there for a bit.
How do people usually make the money to get there?
Well, nobody really goes there. It's kind of an odd case to do so.
Right. Is there any?
What
We would
is
actually.
there anyone who came in like recently that is currently working to make the money to get there, despite how unreasonably low the odds are?
I suppose the giant that came in.
Giant.
I report spores again and say, "Love the fire, don't love the tone. Keep up the good work," and then I somehow do a heart emoji
In rapport spores.
in
You just
report
see the-
spores. Yeah,
you
it's
see,
really
like-
impressive.
Do we? Is there any other
I-
form of like transportation to there other than the
I
elevator?
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Well, it's just that the elevator would need a lot of repairs, so that's what the money's mostly going for.
Hey, you know what would be great for that?
Hmm.
A Mechanimed.
Oh, you're attuned with like magic repairs?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, seriously?
I mean, you can give it a shot.
Yo, let's fucking go. I'll just. It's so long
Oh,
since I
yeah.
actually had use for this.
Hell yeah, Sam!
Let's go. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to help out.
Yeah. We don't really. We'll show you. We have to finish up this council meeting. You look behind you. There's like a long line of people waiting, and they have like their arms crossed and they're like tapping their toes, waiting for you guys to be done.
Alright, sounds good. Hey, what time should we meet after?
Let's just do an hour from now. Should be wrapped up.
Perfect. See you then. I'm like on cloud 9 as I stroll out.
Address the townspeople and I say, "Thank you for your patience," and then I immediately leave. I do not look for a reaction. I know they fucking hate us.
On the way out, Gen says to the group, "All right, everyone, let's go to Fight Club. I've got just the plan."
I'll follow again. Yeah, I'll follow again.
Alfie takes a swig of his alcohol you're expecting to have beer and just drinks water.
Inside the bar, you see that it's kind of winded down. Like the tables are reset in the center, and people are just kind of like chilling and talking. But Lenko is still there. He is sitting in a oversized stool by the bar. That looks like he put it together himself.
No.
I go up to like the first person I see and I ask, "Who's the one that orchestrates the fights? How do I get someone's name in the ring against someone else's name?"
Why, that would be me, Tony the Tiger.
Hey, Tony the Tiger, amazing. All right, so I want to know how this works. What are the odds if we get one of our guys to go up against your top guy today, and we wager all of our money?
Oh, well, fighting's done for today. But if we're going to resume tomorrow, he'll probably be on a winning streak then again. So at this rate, so let me do. He pulls out like a little hand calculator and just starts like doing some quick maths, and he calculates. At this rate, it would be about 70 to 1 odds. Those
70
odds,
to 1.
those odds, they're not great.
Hey guys, how much money do we have? Like all together? Because I've got 100 right here.
Marco's just gonna go. If I'm going to take a guess and fourth wall, we have 652 gold between all of us, or not gold, Zil.
Yeah.
I have 64 on my person, as far as I know.
Okay.
So if we play 700 Zil, that one of our guys beats Lenko, how much money payout would that be?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't fully understand gambling rules. Is it just
If
seven?
it's-
Is it just 70 times that?
Yeah, you look at a 70. There's a
Yeah.
bit taken out for like the person hosting the betting, but other than that, it's basically 70.
So it'd
Hey,
be like.
Colin, you're so valid. I'm right there with you, bestie.
Is it so? I guess it would be 7,000.
What?
For-
700
if
times
you-
70.
For 100.
Wait, for 100, yeah.
Yeah, if you put in
for
100.
it'd be 7,000 minus whatever
It would be
the
49, or yeah.
whatever the betting house cut takes
4,900.
from that. I don't know what that'd be.
Yeah, so if you put in 100, it would be 7,000 minus probably 500. So like 6,500.
That sounds perfect, right, guys? That's at least 300 for us.
It would work. We would just have to beat Lanko.
Yeah, that's the part
We
I'm
could
on
tell him
here.
to let us beat him.
What are the rules of the is it anything goes, or is it no magic or no?
Oh, that would be no weapons, no magic, only fisticuffs. But if you have boxing gloves or maybe some iron knuckles or something, well, house rules.
Ooh, perfect. All right, huddle up, gang.
I joined the huddle.
We huddle.
Okay, guys, here's what I'm thinking. We get Alfie in there. We have Alfie staple his order to stop onto his fist.
That's not magic. That's not a weapon.
Yeah.
That's just a piece of paper.
And he goes up there. He's up to Lenko. Order to stop.
And we
Under
win.
authorization of the DTF. Instant win.
Does he still work for the DTF?
Of course, he's Lenko.
He doesn't know anything happens to.
Oh, that's right.
He left for his journey or whatever before.
You guys talked to Lenko and didn't tell him that his entire village had burned to the ground?
That would get rid of this master plan.
It's also kind of shitty though.
No, that doesn't matter. We have our master plan.
He was on a water break. We didn't get that long to talk to him.
Okay, that's fair. So
Also
we win the match, we get the money, and then we tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
If we win out, if we get this payday,
Wait.
we could pay his way up to make it up to him.
No,
Does anyone remember who was the one that had the?
that goes against ethics, though. We can't do that.
Does anyone remember who originally had the warrant to stop
Alfie.
from the DTF?
It was given to Marco.
Oh,
By
Initially.
by which member of the DTF is what I'm asking.
I believe it was written down on it.
Oh, here, hold on.
When I wrote the item description, I was trying to hit the word limit. Issued by it just says by the Dell Task Force.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm trying to think if, like, does
I don't
Can
think. I would have to double check, but I don't think it was Lanko that gave it. I think it was one of the
No,
other agents.
Blanco was only introduced like after Gen and Arvelio and Balan were arrested,
Right.
and that was given to me before that.
Okay.
Does
But this
Lanko
is an
know-
official warrant by the decree of the Dell Task Force. Like,
That's true.
he's
That's
got
true.
to.
Does he know how to read?
I'm
imagine.
sure he does. It's part of. I mean, it's a warrant to stop by the Dell Task Force. Even if he doesn't know how to read, he will at least know what this is.
Yeah. I guess it has the logo and everything. Yeah. All right. I guess I'm down for the plan. And if it doesn't work,
We're down.
Then we'll
100
lose
bill.
100. Yeah. Woe is us.
no, that's good enough for me. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm good for it.
All
I guess
right.
that we can burn through an hour with this.
All right. We turn around. All right. We want to sign this guy up, and we point to Alfie, and I hope Alfie is looking as cute and unthreatening as he possibly can.
Alfie Pleasant Boots is this shit.
Are you absolutely certain? I don't think his chances are great.
Yeah, but think of the payout.
That payout would be great.
Stop, please.
What are the odds for me, boss?
I already told you it'd be 70. Anyone going up against this guy at this point.
He reported spores to like Sire or whoever's here.
Yeah. I believe I still have it extended. I do say in report spores, I'm gonna have to power this down during the fight, because no magic.
True. But he goes, someone tell him I look extra cute and cuddly and harmless so that he raises the odds.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said someone tell him that I look extra cute and cuddly and to raise the odds for me specifically.
Are there any of us that haven't gone over there yet?
I thought
Like,
everybody
that
was
aren't
over
in this
there.
conversation? Like, I don't think I'm in this conversation.
I thought you were, because everyone was huddled up.
Yeah, we huddled.
Oh, right,
We're like all in a group.
Shit. I guess I can't, like, fake him out then.
Hang on, I'll try to do some persuasion for you, Alfie. Don't worry. Well, this old guy, this little fella, 70-1. You think he's got a 1 in 70 chance of winning? I'd say he's got 1 in 140.
That's quite steep. I've been around my fair share of animals, and I know looks can be deceiving. But
True.
this one does look pretty pathetic.
He's got only 1 arm.
Huh? Nate, can you
We're just like, wait, what?
Can you make a deception roll with double disadvantage, please?
Yes. I thought that was part of it. Wait, back in report.
I
Wait
think-
a minute. I thought you said that you would put your arm in your shirt. Like, I was supposed to say that you had only 1 arm. I thought this was the plan.
I think he said he was harmless, not armless.
Oh, I also heard armless.
I did too, but
Wait, did he not say armless?
no, I think he said harmless.
I heard harmless.
I thought I heard cute and fluffy and only has 1 arm.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, that's pathetic as ever.
Listen, I don't think he only has 1 arm because I saw him walk in
Well,
here.
yeah,
I saw him walk in here with 2.
Looking back, I do have to agree. Looking back, he only has 2 arms. But
However-
he's only got 2 arms.
However, if you really want me to raise the stakes, I could do so if he did fight with 1 arm.
Oh, he can fight with 2 arms, well, 1 arm behind his back.
Ken was so hyped up with it, he almost forgot.
If you know what? If this little guy wants to go in with 1 arm behind his back,
1
I'll
arm
put
and
it.
2 legs behind his back. He's really flexible.
I will put it at 100 to 1 odds.
All right, 100 sounds good. First thing in the morning, we'll make sure he doesn't get breakfast.
Alfie looks incredibly sad at that stage.
Don't worry, you can get breakfast after you win. If
Will
you
you
win.
raise the odds if we don't give him breakfast?
No, that's just inhumane.
Great.
Yeah,
breakfast.
we're just.
Down.
This is just to psych him out, okay? We're actually going to give him breakfast. Don't worry about it.
All right. First, you're first on the docket. The match is tomorrow morning at well, again, time is hard here, but we'll say whatever you feel like 11 is, and
All
well,
right.
I hope your chances. Well, I hope your performance, because it sure be a show, will be great.
Hey,
Okay.
Bud. What are you doing after this tonight? Like when do you get off? I'd love to just like hear about your whole like thing, your whole backstory.
Me, Tony the Tiger.
Yes, you, Tony
No
the Tiger.
problem. Is this fine?
Who the fuck else would I be talking to? That was for you, not Tony.
I thought I heard you say Fred, but I mean, I was just going to drink my cares away tonight. I'm making a killing on this man.
Love that. Can I like probe you for your life story?
Yeah, I'm definitely prepared for that.
Great, Tony. If we ever get too deep, just let me know. We'll pull on back.
Great.
He looks worried, doesn't he?
A little bit.
I have that effect on people. Cool.
Has it been an hour, Colin?
We'll say that you meander around the bar for a bit, and then
Oh no, if not, I was just gonna grab a drink.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then Carrie the capybara comes in, and
Actually, can I retcon that? Can I go outside for the last bit and then have the capybara meet me out? I have
Yeah.
to use the dewdrop.
well, it is right up this way. You can follow me.
Oh, hello again.
Hello. You said
Alright.
you would be nearby, yeah, so I assumed you would go to where it's lively, no?
No. You're right. Let me get my stuff in order. I was scratching a letter onto like a branch or one part of the branch or something. Wait, it's a cave. Everything's a branch. Yeah, I just scratch it on the wall.
Oops, on branch.
And I wait for it to send, and then I go and I like double check I have all my gear with me and my satchel and the staff. I'm like, all right, cool. If you could lead the way.
And he's gonna lead you up in this direction. You are inside a branch, by the way. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. So he leads you, or she leads you up here, and there you can tell, like as you're approaching, that there is like a big old elevator shaft leading up to one of the like what would you call these? Just like side piers to the sluice gate up here, and the elevator shaft looks pretty rickety, looks pretty old, doesn't look like it gets a lot of use. The issue mostly though is the elevator, more so the lack thereof. There's a big old pile of wood at the bottom of this shaft.
I see the shaft and I'm like, all right. So I'm assuming, and I point to the pile of woods. That's the elevator.
Right, and if it were just a carpentry issue, we would have gotten it fixed a while ago. The issue is the power source that it needs.
Can I do? an Arcana check with advantage.
You can do an Arcana check.
Oh, damn! I thought it was like because it's like, no, never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't. Oh, fuck. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. But
you do an Arcana check, and you get a very similar magical sensation to what you saw back in Vola's garden, and you get the sense that this elevator runs on stalagmite.
I don't. That was just mentally. I don't interrupt her.
And well, we only get so much from our regular warped shipment, and well, since no one really goes up there anyway, we couldn't really spare too much to use on the elevator. Supplying the required power source is the real issue here.
How strong of a power source would it need, do you think, Colin?
You're probably looking at like a.
Because here's my thought.
Yeah.
Right. Generally speaking, I designed my staff to be a power source, right? So if I just like install it and then have it placed in as a power source and just not have my staff until everyone gets up, would that work?
Not in the way that this particular elevator is designed, just with the specific power source that it utilizes. It's not. Stalagmite is unique to this region, or like this area under the branch, or within the branch, basically. And it's not like, what's the word? Like connective with what you have as your power source on the staff.
Okay. I turn and I'm like, all right, I think I can actually do the repair, but as you mentioned, the power source is going to be an issue. Give me some time to think up something for that specifically. But in the meantime, might as well just fix a magic elevator.
Right, of course. Yes. Well, if you need any stalagmite, I can point you where it is, but, well, that's the issue now, isn't it? And she starts to walk away.
Yeah. Hey, is it okay if I have access to some, like, magical resources, like repair tools and stuff? I don't know if you have any of them. I have only a couple, but I may ask for some.
You might want to talk to our blacksmith. They're in the far southwest of the village.
Sounds good. I'll be sure to hit them up.
She just walks away.
Can I get to work on repairing it?
Yeah.
Bet. And I assume it's gonna be more of like an all night kind of thing. I can't just do like
it wouldn't be like a flick of your wrist, no. But
yeah.
Yeah, you are able to succeed in doing it, but it is going to take you some time.
Yeah, I assume like just around like let's throw a number 8 hours.
Yeah, probably.
Enough that by the time I finish that portion, I can go back and witness wild shit happening in the bar.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. Is there anything I should, or is there anything abnormal about the repair that I'm doing that I would be able to perceive? Like through a perception check or investigation or something.
As you're fixing the elevator itself seems fine. It just seems like your normal sort of like pulley system, sturdy but worn, wooden elevator shaft. You're really intrigued the entire time that you're working on this by the power source, because it seems to be almost excessive. Like for what this elevator would carry, like maybe a handful of people at a time, the amount of power that you are getting the sense of being required to operate this elevator, it seems very, very unreasonably high. Go ahead and make an insight check real quick.
Bet. Let's go.
Nice.
Thank goodness.
You get the impression from this disparity between what you're building and what is required to make it operate somebody designed this elevator with the express purpose that it would not be used often, or that it would be very difficult to use.
Interesting. With that understanding of it in mind, could I feasibly make it work for less power source, like stalagmite?
No, it is built into the manufacturing design of the elevator itself that it needs that much power. You would have to basically disassemble the entire shaft top to bottom and reassemble a brand new one.
Bitch, I built a bridge on the bridge. I can do it.
Yeah. You're gonna climb 2 miles up with no handholds.
What am I gonna do? If I fall down, I'll just get back up again. Just 20 feet away in the bathhouse. No, I'm messing with you. All right, yeah, I continue the repair.
Cool. Anybody else want to do anything tonight?
I just want to say that Sai does take a bath.
Okay.
Just to be super clear.
Yeah.
Gen wants to talk to Alfie.
Alfie will talk to Ken.
All right, Gen. I mean,
Good conversation, guys. Marco hears that from like 2 tables down.
Sorry, I just had a little bit of flashback to early on in my banditing career. So, Alfie, you were a pirate, right? Back before. So, you know a bit about lying, cheating, and stealing, yeah?
What?
About lying, cheating, and also stealing, right?
Alfie pulls out like a bunch of random trinkets. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So, like, what's your game plan for the fight? I can't really go in there, and I want to know that you're doing it right. So, what are you doing?
I'm just punching him with the warrant to stop.
Well, yeah, but, like, you can't just do that right away. You know that, right?
Why?
Well, it's showbiz. I know a little something about showbiz as well.
Who left Gen and Alfie alone together?
Marco is supervising. Big air quotes on supervising. He is drinking.
Phenomenal.
Sound like my uncle.
So a lot like showbiz. A lot like piracy. Showbiz is all about lying, cheating, and stealing, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. So everyone there is going to want to see a good fight, yeah? They're going to want to see Lenko absolutely thrash this poor defenseless, one arm tied behind their back with both of their legs also tied behind their back.
That second part?
I think so. I don't know. We'll see how it is when we get there. Hopefully it's just the first one. However, you know how showbiz is. Anyway, so what we need you to do is get thrashed a little bit. Last as long as you possibly can. And then that's when you hit him with the single one with the little note attached to your fist, right?
Isn't it like a whole parchment?
It's like a small piece of parchment, like a sheet of paper.
Yeah, you gotta hit him with the single one with the paper.
All right. Bet.
Okay, but you have to take a beating, which I know that you have done before, seeing as you have so much experience in showbiz. I mean piracy.
Showbiz, baby.
Yeah, all right, cool, good talk. Again, falls asleep immediately.
Not like this.
Did
Do we have anywhere to stay the night?
Crickets?
No, he just falls asleep in the street.
I thought you fell asleep at the bar, but
Yeah, at the bar, just on the table. Ken's had a little too much to drink, maybe.
The bar staff just tosses him out. He's just still asleep.
As soon as Gen gets tossed out, Sherm the sperm whale pulls up, and is like, "Next stop, Arnold's Tavern, for all your drinking and then also sleeping needs."
Oh shit, that's just what I need. Again hops on.
Marco hears this and also hops on.
Choo choo. I know he's a bus, but don't worry. And drops you off here.
Okay.
Cool. I guess we'll go in and look for someone who's trying to sell us a place to stay for the night.
Inside, you see someone at the counter, and they are very, very slowly just like putting some papers away. Just like shuffling them into little cubby holes behind them.
Is it the sloth from Zootopia that
Is it
Marco?
Flash the Sloth?
It's a sloth.
Not like this.
Marco's gonna go up and ask, "Hey, how much is it to stay the night?" Marco dies. of old age.
One night. 7 zil per person. Thank you.
Awesome. So 7 times 6 is. I'm definitely being in character by not being able to do simple math.
42.
Yep, for sure. 42.
No, wait, hang on. We have to have this person count all the money. There's 6 of us. Here, just take this pile and sort out exactly what you need.
I will. 1, 2, 3.
Oh man, how many sheep people are in here?
Sorry, lost count.
Hey, Colin, can the people with ADHD get a trigger warning next time?
I'm literally dying inside.
I was just gonna keep going until someone said something. Did you want to talk to Tony the Tiger? Sai?
I did, but like it doesn't have to happen on screen.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I've got one pressing question.
Okay.
What brings you here, Tony? Did you grow up here?
No, actually, I'm from outside the tree. I was one of the first group that made land here in Anilur, thanks to our savior Erstein.
That's phenomenal. Do you know if Erstein like chooses people or if they just kind of, got plucked at random?
I think he just went like town to town and asked people if they wanted to join him. I know that's where he found me. I was an outcast in Gashile Crossing.
I'm so sorry, Tony. That sounds so hard.
It was quite troublesome, especially with my distinctive appearance. Not so great overall, but I found life here, and that turned out to be pretty great, so I can't complain.
I got one question for you, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And Sai finishes their drink and slams the glass down and leans in real close and goes, "What are the flakes frosted with?"
I beg your pardon?
What are the flakes frosted with?
I know not what you refer to.
Sai slams their hand down on the table. I said, what are the flakes? And now scene.
What?
Sam is beyond confused. This is great.
I just like
It's always
on
beyond confused when I talk. It's just normal.
Actual.
Sai is being hauled away by the town police.
Yeah,
Why are they
the background of like Gen's conversation or like Alfie's conversation, I'm just like getting dragged away, like kicking. And you can't hear me, but I'm shouting, I said!
Is there any shops in town?
They are, but they're probably all closed up for the night.
Got it.
There's like an apothecary shop not too far from the bar that catches your attention as you head out of it. And then right over here, you see a little like bakery sort of thing that has a connection to Aver's house.
Alfie's gonna take a nap in the tree above Erskine. And by nap, that's just where he's gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Back at the tavern. 17.
You're effing real quick.
Please.
Yeah, so I know it's a little early, but I think we're at a good stopping point unless anyone has anything they want to do last minute.
I guess at some point I'd have to see the blacksmith if I don't have something for the elevator.
Yeah, we can do that real quick if you want to.
I guess like I don't know if it's like something I'm opening up if it's a dialogue you want to have happen.
It would probably make more sense to do it the next day. Since shops are closing up and everything, the blacksmith would probably be turning in for the night.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll work through the night.